dun. Very cool. What's happening, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. We're trying to get a few different artists in here to paint with us today. So, in the meantime, let's see, we're going to get going. And bam. So you guys go over and follow Crappy Candles. I just found this new page called Crappy Candles, and they're actually the opposite of Crappy Candles. They're actually really awesome candles. So head over there and check them out. We're going to be talking about them throughout the entire live, and we're going to try to get some little guests in here. Anybody want to come live? Let's see who we got watching. Who do we have? Like I said, we're going to be doing like a little paint party. Vicky B, what's happening? Let's flip the camera. Why don't we do it like this today? There we go. Do it like this today so we can read comments and see everything, and just like that. What up? What's happening? So, like I said, we're going to be doing a little paint party today. Anything art. Hey, what's going on, Rose? I can actually look and see the camera today. It's going to be cool. Remember, guys, go follow Crappy Candles right here on TikTok and on Facebook. Awesome. So let's see. We're going to try to find anybody who wants to paint today. We're going to be doing, we're going to be painting with Harold. We're going to be painting with Jonathan and Eve's Artistry if she wants to come over. Whoever. In the meantime, though, let me get started. What's going on? What's happening? See, this is why I can't do the camera like this, because then I don't ever look at the canvas. I just look at your guys' comments. So let's see. What are we doing with these crazy old guys? We're going to get rid of that. Got to put the old gloves on. Hey, what's going on? Benny Travels, we got Spring, we got Nor J. What's happening, everybody? What's going on? Remember, go follow Crappy Candles as you're just tuning in right now. Make sure you hop over to Crappy Candles, follow them real quick, and then jump right back. Gonna be trying to paint with me on Monday. Excellent, right over on YouTube. It's gonna be cool. So, what I'm gonna do, right there, Lake Man, come on, let's go paint together, bro. Come on live. We're doing a paint party. So anybody who wants to come on and paint, if you're a painter, come on and paint. I want to expose you to more people. If you do anything arts, if you're an acrylic painter, or if you do candles like Crappy Candles right here, right? If you do anything to do with art, come on the live, get your paint stuff out, get your art stuff out, and let's do it. Let's do it over here. Guys, I'm serious. Whole paint party, as many people as I can have on the screen. Hey, Alex, what's happening? As many people as we can get on the screen today. I want to have as many artists as possible during this about 90-minute show. So, Juliet artist right there. Come live with me, girl. Be live. Expose you to more people. We want to see lots of art on my screen today. So what I'm doing is prepping my canvas, right? And I'm not really going to teach. We're just going to... Oh, no, you're headed to... Okay. Bro, you're missing out. Trying to have a little... We're going to do this more often. I'm going to do little paint parties where we can expose smaller channels to a bigger audience. You know what I mean? Kind of use my platform for good, right? Not... I mean, what I wouldn't have given to have, like, Kevin Hill go, yeah, hey, Josh, you only got, like, 1,000 followers. You want to come paint with me? I'm like, what? Of course I would love to do that, right? So what I want to do is, instead of like hoarding all of these followers that I have, hey, Evil J, you coming live with us or what? Let's see. Invite, right there. And try to get everybody that we know that paints. Oh, your country, right? I gotcha. So anybody who wants to come on and paint or do your art, come on the live show. We're going to hang out for a little while. Crazy. This one's like, oh, who's here? Who's with us? Jeremy's right there. Let's do this. Is that Evil J Studios? Can you guys see me? What's going on with my screen? We got Jeremy popping in. Everybody, welcome.
What's up?
Why have I lost video all of a sudden? Why have we lost video? Hang on. Oh, you can see me? I can't see you guys. So, well, I guess, I mean, if you guys can see, then that's fine. I can't see my screen. It's all dark. It's all black. I can see all the comments and stuff, but I can't see anything else. So, learn so much from my videos. I appreciate that, Sherry. I appreciate you. Thank you for the little gift, guys. I love it. I love it. It's like the cutest one.
Welcome, everybody.
Hey, we got 2 people going on. What's up, Jeremy?
Not much. I told you, man.
You gotta be down to clown when it's time. I don't like that I can't see myself. Why am I so? And like it looks like I've got a little bit of hair poking out the top like a rhinoceros right here. So we're gonna leave that right where it is. Remember, guys, go follow Crappy Candles if you're not following them already. Go follow Crappy Candles. We're having a little paint party today, so anybody who does art wants to come on or do like a multi-guest. I don't really know how to work. I thought it was gonna be bigger on the screen, like we were gonna split screens, but I don't really know how it's supposed to work. Right. I don't know. I guess you guys would have to go live. Ooh, I think that's what it is, right? You guys have to go live, and then I invite you to my live or to join my live once you guys are live. I think that's how it goes. I think.
Yeah, you can do up to 4 that way, Josh.
Just like for everyone watching, can everyone see all of us on the screen? Because like I said, for me, it's just dark screen with them like down here in the corner. So I don't know. I want it to be as big as, big as possible for everybody. So I don't know if we're doing it correctly.
If you go to grid, you can actually make us bigger, Josh.
Grid. So you guys know way more about this stuff than I do. Okay, how do I go to grid? Interaction.
Okay, so it's in your settings.
Okay. Touching the more button. Settings.
If you go into, let's see, multi-guest, it'll ask you what you want to do. It'll say grid somewhere in there.
Now shoot. I can't tell what I've done. Can you guys see my screen or can you guys see the back of my studio?
We see the back of your studio, Josh.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, now where was I just at again then? How do I flip
multi-guest, and then you should say, like, if you go to multi-guest,
I see
there should be one that says grid.
I gotcha. Switch to grid. Hey, there we go. Okay, I can see you guys. Still, my screen is dark, though, so that's fine. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Where's Jonathan at? Jonathan, are you there?
I'm still getting set up.
I like hearing Jonathan's accent when he goes, sunrise. He paints a sunrise.
I had it all set up for a white canvas, but I seen you got a black canvas there, so I switched.
Oh, nice. Well, we don't have to paint the same thing. I just figured I'm much more comfortable on a black canvas, and I can do many more things on a black canvas. And we can take our time and do stuff. You know what I mean? I want to get a lot of people on here. If you guys don't already follow Jonathan and Jeremy, why is it all J's? It's like a J club in here. You don't already.
The J Club.
Or Jeremy, go over and follow them. Make sure you're following Crappy Candles. They just relaunched, and they've got a brand new Etsy store, etsy.com/shop/Crappy Candles, or crappycandles.etsy.com, I think. Head over there, get your candles. They're like $23. I'm going to get some, and then I'm going to do a review, and I cannot wait. I seriously can't wait. My studio is going to smell so tasty. So what are you guys gonna paint today?
I'm gonna do a seascape.
Wicked. I like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, seascape.
Well, shoot. Maybe I'll have to do a seascape then. I never know what to paint, so. Let's see. I guess you're not going to focus at work now. That's funny. You guys get back to work. This is just for us people that are that happen to have a Friday free to paint with, right? Everyone else, get back to work. If I turn my screen around the other, no, it's not going to change either which way because I couldn't see it the other way before. So 7 more hours of work. Oh my goodness. My goodness, you guys. All right. Well, I don't want to be the only one that speaks. So can you guys talk?
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just throwing some color on and blending it. Differences in color, as Josh would say.
Right.
And I'm getting the base for my sky down, and then I'll throw in my mountains. And we're going to kind of have a little bit of a stormy sky. And yeah, that's what mine's looking like.
Hey, we got another person joining in. Join into the paint party, man. Paint party. The only thing is we don't swear. We don't swear around this paint party. Paint with Josh has a lot of kids that watch, so we use good language, church language, okay?
Hello, Josh. I'm from Germany.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, that's very cool.
I'm good. And you?
That's very cool. I'm doing well. Willkommen, as they say in Germany, I believe.
So, I'm doing a different style. I'm drawing with Karandage pencils.
That's very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I can't do stuff like that. I'm so bad. Like, I'm not very precise. You need a lot of precision to do a pet portrait like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It takes a lot to come to this place.
Yeah, I'm very sloppy when it comes to my paintings. Very, very sloppy. Can you guys see my canvas? I'm kind of bummed that I can't see what mine looks like, so I don't know what you guys can see, but
We see just a black canvas.
Okay. You're seeing just the black canvas. I want to move back just a little bit because I want to catch my sign under there too. Very cool.
I have a question. You Grundierung. What's the English word for this? You paint with black. Is this oil or is this an other?
The canvas is black. It was covered in a black acrylic gesso. I bought it black from the store.
Okay. Acrylic gesso. Okay.
Yeah, so you start with the black canvas, and that means I can light the areas that I want to have light, and then I can keep the very, very, very dark areas that I want to keep my shadows in. You know what I mean? If I were to be on a white canvas, I would have to add so much paint in order to make it very dark that then it becomes harder to add more onto it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Mine started as a white canvas, and I used the Bob Ross black gesso on it.
There you go.
To turn it black.
And you wait it until it's dry, or you paint with the wet gesso?
The gesso was dry.
Okay. I never painted with gesso. I always paint on paint with acrylic. I never tried oil to drawing.
That's a lot of fun. I mean, it's different, you know. I can't paint with acrylics as well as I can paint with oils. It just doesn't work for me. But some people are much better with acrylics versus oil. You know what I mean? It's all a personal preference, I think. love the sound of all the brushes. So, how many Arts District? How many followers do you have? Or Arts Direct? How many followers do you have?
I'm a very small creator. I have only thousands of followers.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm just in the starting. Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, we're trying. I'm going to be doing more of these to try to get more people to follow smaller channels. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you very much.
No worries.
I'm following you on YouTube and on Facebook and TikTok for a long time. I
That's
saw your.
awesome. Thank you.
I had much inspiration from your the paintings.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's so
Yes.
we have so many followers now that I can't get to as many people. I used to respond to everybody and say thank you and this, and I always felt like if you took the time to write to me, that I should take the time to write back to you. And then I got to this level where it's physically impossible to do anymore. I just can't. I don't have. There's not enough time in the day to do it, and it makes me feel bad. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty.
The problem is when I look at when you're drawing, I can't draw by myself because it's so interesting what you do and how fast
Thank
your
you.
picture grow.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I like to. I've been finding myself scrolling more. I never have time to scroll anywhere. Right? I go to Facebook, I post my post, and I leave. I go to Instagram, I post what I have to post, and I leave. I go to YouTube. That's all scheduled out like weeks in advance, and then on TikTok, I have them. I kind of got I don't know maybe between like 3 to 10 drafts at any moment that I could drop, and it's. But I don't find myself scrolling a lot. I don't have the physical time of the day to scroll. But late at night, I've been scrolling and watching people, or kind of right before I go on and do my show, I'll be scrolling through and seeing different different show, and it's fun to watch people paint. It's really fun.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. The funny thing is, at my place it's right now 11. Yes, 11 in the half no 11:30 in the evening.
Okay.
So I doesn't have too much time to look at your live when you go live. Sorry
Yeah,
for my bad English.
yeah. It's usually very late for
Yeah,
very late for you. My normal time where I go live. So,
yeah.
like I said, I've been trying to come up with different ideas on how to get more exposure for you guys and paint maybe earlier in the day so people in other time zones can actually catch the show. So, and then remember, guys, we want to leave room for enough people. So after a while, maybe we rotate out. Somebody goes down, somebody comes back up. Depending, I don't know how many we can have all up at the same go. I've seen like up to like 9, I think, in those debate kind of lives, but I don't know as far as art lives how many people we can have on the screen at one go. Like I said, I want to get as many people as much exposure as possible. So if you want to paint, or if you like doing your art, or you got candles to pour, or you got this or that, please come on the show and come have fun with us. We're gonna just be sitting here. We're not really teaching. We're not doing it. We're just kind of hanging out and arting. Right? I arted too hard and I ruined my pants. Oh no.
From my side, I have to say we appreciate it that you allow me to come in your live because I'm a very small artist at the moment.
Oh. Well, I hope you get some more followers out of it, because that's a wicked little puppy you got right there, and I couldn't do that. Couldn't do that at all.
It's the second animal I drive at least.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you for having us on, Josh.
No worries.
For those
Yes,
of you who don't know, I've been a mod for Josh for quite a long time and a big fan. I've learned a ton from Josh, and I'm up here basically just hoping I don't screw up too bad.
Let it go, man.
you and me both.
Don't worry about it. What if we did a portal, guys? Should we do a portal?
Okay.
Love portals.
Hmm.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't make my painting available for sale. What an idiot. Now I got to stop and do that. So you guys paint. I'm just sit here and watch you guys for a minute. Hey, look, what kind of pencils is Art Direct using? Can you guys see my comments in the thread?
Sorry. My wife is speaking here.
No worries. Can you
She's
guys?
my biggest supporter, my biggest fan, my biggest
That's awesome. It's
my
literally awesome.
biggest person in my life. She is my loved one, I would
Hey,
say.
London's here. London, can you see the sign? Can you see it, or is it out of frame? I want it to be in frame. So you can only see. Oh, you can only see your own. Okay, I got you. So I have to read the. So what pencils are you using, Arts Direct?
That's from Karadash.
Okay.
Karadash. It's pretty like from Karadash. It's French branding,
Okay.
and I
Cool.
would say it's the best for the drawing like these how to say these detailed
Fur.
pictures. It's Karadash the best pencil. Yes.
I like it.
But it's the most expensive. You pay about $3 to $4 for one pencil.
I have one question over here. I'm going to try to say it in German. It says, "Ist Arts Direct Deutsch?" I think that's
You mean me or my name? Arts Direction. Ja, also ich bin Deutsch.
there. You go. Yeah. So you're from Germany though, right?
Yeah, I'm from
Yeah.
Germany. I'm from Germany.
Perfect. Trying to learn. Trying to learn through TikTok. We'll learn how to speak new languages, right? It'd be cool. That'll be the thing. Let me see. So what I'm gonna do is I've taken a break, right? Because I gotta list my painting for sale. So everybody watch what you guys got going on. Jonathan, what do you got? You got red up in your black canvas?
Crimson, actually.
Got it.
Doing a whole base coat of crimson here. I did one last year of it was a fall scene. It was kind of like a night scene. I used I think it was yellow with the crimson,
Oh yeah.
and really turned out really cool with I think I had a scarecrow and everything in it. But I don't know if I'm going to get that crazy with it today.
That's always a cool mix. The crimson with the cadmium yellow makes a really
Yeah, right.
same thing if you put the sap green and I were to add cad yellow to it. It makes a much crazier little color. This is painting number 922, I think.
Then again, this might turn into a seascape. I don't know yet.
Put a mountain and then a wave, and then you got the best of both.
Well, there you go. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Josh, you
Yes.
know Prismacolor?
Yes, I've heard of them.
Okay, this pretty similar to Prismacolors, but these pencils a little bit softer.
Okay.
And it's oil-based pencil, so I draw oil as well.
That's cool. I've got another comment that says that dog looks amazing.
Yeah, thank you, Sandra.
What place would you like to visit just to paint? Like, what place in the world would I want to go just to paint like a scene from that place? I don't know. Maybe Alaska. Maybe I would choose like an Alaskan scene. I think if it was me. What about you guys?
You heard about the hanging places in China?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be really
The
cool.
hanging
there's
gardens.
several places here in Wyoming that have got some really beautiful scenery that I wouldn't mind hiking into.
Yeah, it's all about bringing all the stuff with you, though. How far of a walk is it from the car? Is that
Right,
how much stuff I have to carry through the wilderness?
right.
No, that's funny. So this is cool. I'm just sat here watching you guys. I'm like, sat here looking at your guys' art. It's pretty neat. So again, if anyone else knows, can we get more than 4 people in at one time, or do we have to?
You can go up to 9, but the boxes will get really super small.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it make no senses. But if you need space for a new one, I can leave. That's no problem.
No worries. No, we got another minute.
Absolutely.
You're not leaving, but
London's here.
yes, Josh, you should be able to have up to 9 boxes,
Okay.
but everybody gets super tiny. And what will happen
Dude, I gotta
is people will start leaving your live and going to, oh, I don't know, the amazing artist next to me who's pencil drawing, because I was tempted to go over there.
go over
Just
there.
saying.
Just follow him.
No, but that's what happens is the boxes just get super tiny. So
Oh, but do all these people? They have to be. Are they live and then I invite them, or is it just? I just.
you mean to, yeah,
Yeah.
anybody who, if you open up your multi-guest box,
Yeah.
it'll give you a list of people that you can invite.
I can't even see myself on the screen, so I have no idea what I'm looking like. Yeah, no, I see the list. I see it. Okay.
Yeah, so anybody that has the word invite next to, you
They
can
have.
invite them to go live with you. That means they have more than 1,000 followers. And anyone who you can't invite or doesn't appear in the list has less than 1,000 followers.
Got it. And then if I get a little red dot down next to the guest thing, that's somebody who's knocking on the door that wants to come in.
Yes, but
Like,
be extremely careful who you let in.
no, yeah. I've already said. And I think I have mods in here too that are keeping an eye on. I don't.
Yeah,
They can't even boot people. I wouldn't imagine.
right. So I can boot people. I can boot people when you invite them. If you invite them in and they come in and they say something ludicrous, I
Right.
can get them out, but it takes a second for the system
Right.
to boot them.
No, yeah. Like on this first one, I'm trying to go with like on Arts Direct. I took a chance. I was like, I don't know this person. And when they came on, I was like, okay, no swearing, no this, no that, and I'm ready to boot you out. But I'm trying to accept people that I know that paint or that do some sort of art, and that way at least I've known them through the comments, so it's kind of more
And
like
I have to make a comment now and say the arts direct is lucky because I'm British, which means if I was live, I wouldn't let him in because he was German.
Oh, but thank you very much for letting me in, Josh. Thank you
so.
very much.
I'm just
Arts
joking.
Direct. If you didn't know, London is my ex-wife. We just split up a couple months. We're still best friends, but we used to be together, so she can give you a hard time. She's really good at giving people a hard time, actually.
He should expect nothing less because I'm British. It's genetic.
True.
The British have always given the Germans a hard time. No,
The interesting about that is that at the moment I can hear the difference between the British and the American English.
Oh, definitely.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
The
Yeah,
American English is very lazy English. The British English
I
is proper.
I love your pencil drawing. It's incredibly soothing just to watch, but you're incredibly talented too. I don't want to leave you out, Jeremy, and I definitely don't want to leave you out, Jonathan, either. But
Oh,
yeah,
you're fine.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. London, are you going to come do candles or what?
no, I'm in
I'll show you a short pencil, like my last pencil drawing. You see?
Oh, guys, go
What?
follow. Go follow him.
Yeah, hit that follow button, guys.
Look at mine. It's just blank. Go follow them. They're way better than me.
It's the princess from Aladdin.
Oh, from Aladdin. Oh, wicked.
Beautiful.
I love
That
it.
is beautiful.
I love it. I love the sky behind it too. It's really cool.
This is airbrushed. I taped the princess of the drawing and airbrushed the sky. And with airbrush, I can get very cool effects like
Yeah.
this sky in the back.
Kind of blends like oil paints do.
Yeah, and the cool thing about airbrush is I use my regular acrylics painting, paint.
Nice.
So I just put water in it and mix it, and to get it very smooth, and then airbrush it.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So this is all the backstory that goes into the stuff that I should have done before coming up here and starting to paint. And you guys are like, oh, Josh just pops up there and it's fine. No, there's a lot of backstory that has to go into making sure everything's ready to go before I turn the camera on. Which I did do.
Right now, Josh, what it looks like is you're the talent manager. You have no talent whatsoever, but you've invited all these other people to be. You're just standing up there on your phone.
Yeah.
It's like
You guys
No,
watch
I'll
this.
try
Fine.
to pretty
Thanks
much
for that, London.
Be like this.
Appreciate that.
Like that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to get ready. I'm sorry.
he's like that music manager that comes to the gig but just stands off to the side. Like, this is the band, they play. I just stand here.
Yeah.
That's what you're
That's
doing
it.
right now, Josh.
I just
That's what
stand
you're
here
doing.
and take a lion's share of their earnings.
Can you at least pick up a paintbrush, or I
Look, I
don't want
have
people to show up and be confused.
it's ready to go. I just got to make sure that the listing is there. Hang on.
Don't tell me you're looking at a YouTube channel learning how to paint right now.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm going, how do you paint a portal? I know this guy on YouTube who paints portals, and I go watch his show. All right, let's see if it's there now. Let's see if we can. It's not necessarily what I wanted to do with it, but that's what it is.
Just for anyone new and joining, this is Paint with Josh. He can paint. His following proves he can paint. I know that he's standing here looking like he's not painting and holding that paintbrush as some sort of accoutrement to his good looks, but he can paint, I assure you. Everybody else clearly can paint because they are painting. And we are joined by Arts Direct at the bottom doing some pencil drawing of a puppy, which I have a funny feeling is going to look incredibly real life once he is finished.
I agree. I'm almost ready, guys. I'm just giving them a head start. You know how fast I paint. It's like that, you know what I mean? So got to give them a head start. Like the tortoise and the hare. So you guys
sure do appreciate it, Josh.
You guys are the tortoises and I'm the hare. I'm just messing around and leaning against a tree and taking a nap. And then I'll get up and win the race. It's fine. It's not a race.
We want to give everybody sufficient airtime and not 40 minutes like Josh originally scheduled, because that's how quickly he can bash out a painting in.
Yeah, that's why I quit painting.
Sandra, I never draw a mermaid, but it's never too late to draw one.
Okay, there we go. It's in the store, guys. Can you see that? Anybody? It's in the store. So, number 922, if you guys want to buy this one. I don't expect anybody's going to buy it today. But if you want to buy it, that's totally fine. It will help me create more.
If you guys could do your job and protect the live, tap that screen, hit that share button. Let's try and get our smaller artists out so that they can become big artists like Josh.
Thank you, London.
Yes, thanks, London.
London always said that I should do more with my platform than just hoard it all. You know what I mean? Like she was it's always said, like, you should help smaller channels. You should do this. Holy hell, can you guys hear that? Flash flood! Ah!
Yeah, there is a flash flood warning.
It'll stop in a minute.
It won't. Turn it off.
It'll stop. There we go. They stop. There we go. London was the one that initially, like, way back when I had like 12,000 followers. She said, you should do stuff with other channels and this, that. And I was like, no, screw everybody else. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. And, you know, she's taught me through time and scoldings that I should be nicer. So I decided that we should do this probably maybe once a week is too much. What do you think, London?
Once a week is probably, but like the 15th of every month or something like that, where you bring up like a rotation of different artists. Like you pick someone from each genre, you know, so either Jonathan or Jeremy's got to go is basically what I'm trying to tell you. No.
Yeah, we need
I got no problem stepping aside for someone else.
No, Jonathan, stop it. But you've got to say sunrise while you're on the live for me.
Sunrise.
Yes!
It's the greatest. It's the greatest.
Jonathan used to send, when London and I were married, he would send us videos. He used to be I don't know if you still do it, but it was a lobster fisherman or crab fisherman, lobster fisherman.
Lobster, yeah.
And so he would like be out on the Atlantic Ocean at 4:30 in the morning, sunrise on the top of the water, like just the smallest little sliver. And he would send us the most beautiful pictures, and like he'd send us videos. He'd be like, "Good morning, Josh, London, today," and he'd be like this. bouncing on the water. You're like, oh my god, the most precious things though ever.
So that's how you get to stay up here. You got to send Josh,
Yeah.
pictures and maybe fresh seafood. Is that it?
Oh yeah.
No, but it doesn't
Sneaky
help.
videos. Oh yeah,
Doesn't hurt.
yeah, that definitely
Doesn't
definitely
hurt. Yeah.
works apparently.
Yeah, if you need me to drop down, I can drop down, guys.
Oh
No, there's
no no
nobody
no!
else
Good.
waiting.
I
There's
was
no one
just
else waiting.
joking. My name's London is hilarious. Come on now, guys.
There's literally no
London,
one
I
else waiting.
remember you. I
Well, it was a
remember you.
joke. Nobody's allowed to leave.
Yeah, if you guys
Nobody's
want
allowed
to
to.
come on,
Oh, okay.
just real quickly, if
London
anyone out there in the world wants to come on, I just got green paint on my arm. If you want to come on the show and you do art and you're one of my followers and I recognize your name, gives you a better chance of coming on the show. But if you want to come promote your art or come paint with us or draw or, make candles or whatever you do, then come on, come check it out for a little while. We're going to be up here for, I don't know, what time is it? 2:48, so probably another 75 minutes at least. Just hanging out. So whatever you guys want to do, if you want to promote
London, are you living in the US or in Europe, in London?
Yeah, I live in Las Vegas, down the street from where Josh lives.
Ah, okay.
Jonathan, we have somebody in the comments that's here watching you, and they're stating that your glare is a little too much.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know how to fix that. Is that any better?
No, now the glare is
Your
to the
angle
middle
to
of
the
the
side will
canvas.
help.
So whatever you did, do the reverse.
Okay.
Turn it more.
Almost there,
Turn it
almost there,
more.
almost there.
Turn it more. More. Perfect. Right there. Amazing. You got to be on an angle. That's how I do mine, is on an angle like that.
See? Just
Right
like
there?
that, guys. If you have any questions in the comments, drop
Okay.
them in the comments, and
Thank you,
I will,
everybody.
without sounding bizarre, I'll make these men do what you want.
Get clean, everybody.
It was clean.
But I have to say, if you the ex-wife from Josh and you have such a good connection to each other, then it's really really rare. I never heard a couple when they divorced that they so have such a good connection.
Really, what it is, I don't like him at all, but I'm a really nice person. And so
Ah,
that's it just bleeds over is what it look at him. No, it is very unusual. I agree.
hmm.
Love you too, babe.
You didn't expect me to say anything nice, did you?
No, never. Never. Oh, how many people we got watching? Well, not too bad.
Yeah, if you guys could tap that screen, remember to tap on Josh's box if you're watching with Paint with Josh. If not, and you're watching somewhere else, make sure that you hit that share button up the top where Josh's little heart is next to his name. Make sure that you press that button and send a 1 coin to join Josh's team. He will get his Discord up and going at some point where you'll be able to drop your
That's on
questions.
you. I don't know how to do Discord. You said you
Okay.
could do it for me.
I thought the we're divorced alleviated me from all responsibility of helping you. Is that not what happened?
Still gonna help me do my taxes because I don't know how to do that, and and help with
Well,
whatever else.
hold on. I could help you do them incorrectly, and then I wouldn't have to help you anymore.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, oh,
There you go.
oh.
I'm
She's
just joking.
vicious, guys.
I'm
She's
just
vicious.
joking. I'm not vicious. That is an incorrect word. But that was
How's Munster, by
that
the
was
way?
kind of funny though. Come on, that was kind of funny.
It was fun. How's Munch?
She's fine. She's walking around Walgreens picking up, I don't know, things she doesn't need. So
You're in
it's
Walgreens
working.
right now and you're live with us?
Yes.
I thought you were at home.
No, I'm in Walgreens. I had to get stuff and do stuff.
Oh, that's
Can't
awesome.
just sit at home and,
Guys, don't
be
tell
on
London that I'm
be
painting in those white Nikes that she bought me.
be on TikTok all day. Oh, you can paint those white Nikes. No worries. When your money drops in the account, I'll take the 160 out of there.
Oh!
You can paint them. Just pay them for them.
Oh,
It's no
no,
problem.
can't do that.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's how good our relationship is. I bought this man shoes so that he could look good picking up other women. That's how good our relationship
I,
is.
my other
Evil, I
women are
like
right
your
here.
cloud. Evil, I like really your clouds. It's really beautiful.
Here we go. Here we go. Wicked.
Josh,
So,
the difference between my painting and your painting is you do the 10 minutes painting and you have results. I
yeah,
draw
right.
already, I don't know, 2 hours or 3 hours and there are no results.
That's normal though. People usually take about that long to do my paintings that I can do in 40 minutes. But remember, I've been doing it for 4 years, over and over and over, almost every day now. And so it's just practice, and the more you practice, the faster you get. Um, but yeah, when I first started and I was following Bob's videos, it took me 2-3 hours to do one of his 24-minute videos. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
get faster.
absolutely. Absolutely know what you're talking about, Josh.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, whoa, wait, I got to stop. I got to do this. I got to go back and forth. Now I'm sure people do that with mine. You know what I mean? I'm sure people do that with mine. I used to get comment like, "Oh, this one took me 6 hours," and I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you for watching it for 6 hours." Like, I don't know that I could watch myself for 6 hours. London definitely won't watch me for 6 hours.
It's not easy to do, but some of us do that.
Aha.
Jonathan just said doo doo.
Dude,
Do. I did.
you guys. We said this is a
Trying to keep it clean.
So Evil J is Jonathan or?
Yeah, Evil J is Jonathan Evely. Sorry to drop your docs in there, Jonathan, but he's a longtime friend of ours, and he's probably one of the best Paint with Josh painters that I've ever seen. You know what I mean? Like when he does one of my tutorials, it's near perfect. I don't know how long you take doing it, but the ones that he used to send me anyway, they were really awesome. He's an awesome painter. He's got a lot of talent.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
No worries.
I would take my time. I'd take a few hours to do them. So
I always say, like when I'm doing them, that it's never supposed to look 100% the same. You know what I mean? Because you could see something different, or colors might be different, or you might have more pressure, less pressure, whatever. Um, but Jonathan's always come out really stinking close, like better than most people I've seen. If there was a contest to be how close could you come out, Jonathan would be close to the top. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that is the talent. I have a really big problem to hit the same colors if I paint the same picture. That is, but I think oil mixing is easier than acrylics mixing
I think so
the
too.
color.
I think so too.
We should have Jonathan do the voiceover challenge.
Yeah.
He'd get it perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. He was sneaky though too, because he was like you kind of went back and looked at all the videos, didn't you, Jonathan, until you found the one that had the right the same color websites and stuff on the screen, I think.
I think.
Yeah, he went back and he was like, "Oh, I found the painting."
I was like, well, that's fine. Try it without it anyway. All right, what are we going to do up in our portal, guys? We could do a seascape over a seascape. Kind of cool. All right. Put a mountain in there. Let's put a mountain in there. That'll be more fun. Right. So, what are you guys getting at Walgreens, London?
Picking up my thank you cards.
Oh, cool. Oh, for the crappy candles, which are right here. Can you guys still see the sign? It's weird that I can't see my screen. I've never had that where like I can see all of your guys' screens, and I've got my little black corner, my little. It's like it's bugging me out because I don't know what you guys can see. If I need to turn the camera, if you can see the whole top or the bottom or what, I don't know. So
It looks like a green sun.
okay, cool. That's what I want it to be. Let's see, Jonathan's mountains and Jeremy's mountains make me want to paint mountains.
Thank you.
Just felt like a mountain kind of night.
Jonathan's got a style about his mountains. I can always tell without even like seeing whose name is posted under the thing that it's a Jonathan mountain. You know what I mean? And even by looking, like I just looked back for a split second, I was like, "Yep, I could tell which one's Jonathan's up here in the top because I've seen that mountain. You know what I mean? I've seen that the breakage, the differences in it. I've seen that from you. So.
Thanks. I'm glad I kind of have a style, I guess.
Right, that's what people. That's exactly what I said when someone was like, "Oh, I could tell it was a Josh painting before I even looked at the name," and I was like, "Oh, I guess I got a way of doing them." I don't know. Way back when, when I had like 3,000 followers, way back. It's just I feel like I'm gonna wake up from a dream every day. I wake up and I instantly check my followers. Like, are they still? Oh God, okay, this is real. This must be real. I don't know what's going on, but it's real.
Since when you are going on YouTube, Josh?
For I think it was October 19th actually, which is strange because I'm teaching a class October 19th in Knoxville. But I think it was October 19th of 2020. No, 2019, I think. Yeah, 2019. October 2019. Actually, I can pull it up right here. It shows me on. If you go, I'm going to show you guys how to find if everyone's ever like
Yes.
posting about how many views they have, right?
Sorry, yes, sir, that's correct. You will be in Knoxville, Tennessee, doing classes at the Happy Tree Studio October 19th through the 23rd of October. Again, that's October 19th through October 23rd. There will be multiple classes a day, and tickets are still available on the website.
I was just going to show you guys, like, if anyone's ever boasting about how many views they've gotten on YouTube or whatever, it was actually October 28th of 2019 is when I joined YouTube, right? Can you guys see that? That's incredible. I haven't looked at it in a minute. 8.884611 million views on YouTube. That's incredible.
Dang.
That's incredible. I haven't even looked at that stat. Like, that's insane because nobody watches me on YouTube. I mean, they do. But I don't. It's not like YouTube. You don't get as many people like on TikTok. You know what I mean? TikTok's constantly sending you to new people, and YouTube, it's very hard to reach new people, and unless you go viral, you know what I mean. And then you're reaching more people like that. But
Josh, you have another painter that wishes to join in. His name is Voodoo Art by Mivans.
Yeah, he's in my comments all the time.
Yeah, he would like to join. It's up to you. I can drop down if I'm not adding anything to the live. I can drop down so that it doesn't become too cumbersome.
I just sent an invite. We'll see what it looks like when it pops up.
Should look nice and even with 6 boxes, but that's
yeah, there we go. That looks cool. I like that. Voodoo Arts.
Hello.
What's happening? How you doing?
Very good.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
We're using our church language today. We don't swear around this show. I've got many followers that watch with their children, and we'd have no hesitation of booting you out if you break the rules. Just letting you know.
Understood.
All right. What are you doing today?
Painting.
Right on. Us
How are
too.
y'all doing
We're doing good.
today?
How are you guys doing? I'm
No,
doing.
I heard last night that you were doing this, and I was really excited to come on. I watch you all the time. I don't have to be on very long. I just wanted to say hello
That's wicked.
and
I,
yeah.
I literally I thought it off the top of my head last night, and I've been thinking about it for a while. Like I knew I wanted to. I wanted to paint with Jonathan, and I wanted to paint with Jeremy, and I wanted to paint with other people. And I painted with Bram. Is basically the only one I've done because I known him the best. You know, I know him the best. But I had this idea, and I didn't know that it would be so popular with everybody. But I was getting messages last night saying everyone was talking about this after you got done with your live, and people are so excited to come on and do it. And it just made me happy because that's all I want to do with this big platform is help you guys reach more people, right? If I would have had a me when I was where you guys are, it would have been more helpful. So
Oh, completely understood. I agree with that tenfold. Exactly.
So are you on any other platforms? Are you just on TikTok? Or tell us where
I
we can.
basically just I do Instagram, but basically just TikTok.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I mean the same.
Audience.
I think
what's up?
at the moment is the easiest way to get get a little bit bigger is TikTok the best way,
Oh yeah, definitely.
because on YouTube it's really hard to get some viewers. But Josh, I think I was one of the, not the first, but I was at the beginning of your YouTube career, but because 4 years ago I looked for good advising stuff on tutorials, and I saw your pictures and your videos, and I really liked it.
That's really
So
cool.
yeah,
It was really neat.
Also, I was bummed to miss the Vegas thing at the Meadows Mall because I really wanted to do that, but I just couldn't make it happen.
Oh yeah, that's all good. We got
I
another
was,
one coming up this month and October and November too.
all right, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna try to get there. I live in Vegas too.
Oh, wicked, wicked. I always love trying to meet people that live down here because I think all of my following is everywhere else in the world except for in Las Vegas.
I've been dealing with the heat as well.
Did you see me on the Vegas Morning Blend, that news channel?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I checked it out. I saw your post about it. I didn't see it live, but I saw the post.
It's funny. I was doing a live event it was Wednesday night. I was doing a live event at this mansion down on like Rancho and where the hell is it? Rancho and like Okie, right? In that old school, like old Vegas mansion area right there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Ah, dude, it was so cool. And then I had this lady, she came up to me and they were talking, her and her daughter were talking to me, this older lady, and she's looking at me like all strange and like she recognizes me. And I look at her and I was like, I was just on the news. Did you see me on the morning? And she's like, oh my God, that's where I saw you from. Yeah, so
Very cool.
it's such a cool feeling.
Oh, it's way cool. Yeah.
Like I'm just a dude. I never took a class. I never did anything. I'm just a big dummy. Yes, just a big dummy. That's all I am. And for some reason, people like me. I don't know why.
Well, it's amazing to see. I mean, you have a wow factor for sure when you paint, for sure. Like right now with mine, you can't tell what the heck's going on. But you have definitely.
For the first however long we were going, when did we start? Like about 2:10 or 2:15. So it's almost been an hour. I had a blank canvas for the first. Heck, I was trying to get my thing in the store to see if I could get it sold during the show, and never prepared anyway. You know what I mean? Let's see.
Yeah, I did a live last night with other artists as well. It went really well.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I tried
This is one of my
one
of my first lives here.
What'd you say?
This is one of my first lives here.
Oh, that's wicked.
Very cool.
That's wicked. I tried to. I was ready. I was like in uniform. Like right now, I've just got my normal. Yes, I wear my own merch everywhere. Okay, but my normal uniform shirt, like my crazy splatter shirt, I was all dressed up and ready. And like there was a bunch of people, like Cloud Zaddy was live, and this person was live, and that Harold and some other. I always forget the guy's name. I feel bad about it.
Will.
Harold and Will. They were live, and so I was like, okay, I'll hit the multi-guest request button, like to come live, and just because I know that if it says that Paint with Josh is live, then that'll bring more of my following to their channel, right? So sit there, I come up here, I'm like waiting, I got the phone in the tripod, I'm like waiting to come on, blank cam, nothing ready, just gonna sit there and crash their show and just hang out, and they didn't accept me. I was so bummed. I was like,
Oh no way! What?
and I don't like Harold. He's kind of new to TikTok. Doesn't really know how. Same as me. I don't really know how TikTok works, right? I don't go watch other people do their lives, so I don't know um, how the guest button, the multi thing, I'm not into that scene. I just go on Paint by myself, and so I don't blame him for not accepting me. I don't think he
Right.
knew how to do it, but I was giving him crap about it last night. It's kind of fun.
Well, you got to, right?
Yeah, that's the fun part of life.
I have a question. You guys painting how is this style called? Abstract in German. I think the English word is abstract too. Abstract.
Abstract, yeah.
Abstract. Yes, paintings. I have in Germany we have a store called Bösner. It's an artist store, and they put pictures from different artists for 2 weeks in the showroom. And the last time I was there was pictures from an abstract artist, and I don't really like these pictures, but the prices for these pictures were insane. And the most insane thing about these pictures was the most of them was sold. So I don't understand sometimes abstract.
Yeah, I don't understand abstract either. Or how they can get that much money for, just kind of mushing some color, whatever they're doing.
Right.
When I spend, this much time and trying to be precise and trying to do stuff, and then it looks like they just throw stuff at the thing and they get $5,000 for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep. It was the prices. It was between 1,000 and in euros, it's the same like dollars, but it was from 1,000 euros to 7,000 euros, the pictures. And some pictures looked like a 5-year-old kid has painted this picture. So I don't understand this. So
7,000 euros. London, how much is that in dollars? That's gotta be 10, 12,000 US dollars at least.
no, about 8.5.
The thing about abstract, like if you watch Jackson Pollock's movie or you watch anything about Jackson Pollock, he was a brilliant artist and he's maybe one of the most well known abstract artists. But before he started doing what he's famous for, his stuff it was very recognizable. He had the ability to do other things, but there's like a freedom that comes with abstract to just like do other things. That's kind of the gist behind it. I mean, just because you see somebody who looks like just a mess, they actually have the artistic ability behind them to do other things as well too. So
Well, it takes an artist to make a mess like that too. Like if I tried to do it, it wouldn't be, you know what I mean? Like my brain won't allow me to do that and think that it's done when somebody else can already see what they want to do and know if they put this color next to that color, it's going to pop a certain way and it's going to be, have a certain effect when I don't do that.
It is also in the eye of the beholder as well. So something that you look at and you go, I don't like this, is and can be very beautiful to somebody else.
Very true.
yeah, exactly.
One man.
And also, like I think abstract a lot fits into decor of people's homes because it is nothing in particular, but it can have the right colors to fit that. You know what I mean? Like it fits their space, I guess I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I think that's true. But it's sad to look when I draw, for example, this puppy here, and I need I don't know 20 hours. I sell it for a small amount of money, and they have a picture who okay, but it's okay.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying, but your art would translate to me in any space. Like my stuff is poppy and colorful, and like half the stuff I have on my wall, people are if they have like a muted house, they're not going to put it in their wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's different places for different paintings for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
For those of you watching in Las Vegas, I would just like to share with you that I am currently in the car and the rain is so bad. I'm thinking of just pulling over and living in the Walgreens parking lot.
I can hear
What
it
part of
coming
Vegas are
down.
you in? It's not raining here. What part are you
Oh
in?
my god, I can hear it.
I am up by Blue Diamond, so I'm like
Blue
Blue
Diamond.
Diamond in
Okay.
Durango.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It's pouring here?
Holy
Oh, it is
cow,
pouring
dude.
here.
It
I'm
is
sorry.
coming.
I have my window open. I can't even tell it's raining. It's pouring here too.
It's coming down.
Yeah,
I
it's
hear
so
it.
loud and such a mess that I may just live here now. I live here now, Walgreens, Blue Diamond, Durango. This is where I live.
All right.
Oh
Very cool.
man. Dude, there's at least an inch in the street. And I live on a slanted street.
Wow.
It is coming down. I gotta go check to make sure I put my dogs inside.
It's okay. I've got free rent in the Walgreens parking lot. It's working out well so far. No one's asked me to move.
Awesome.
Paint your dream world. Josh paints with a limited palette because he doesn't have a good attention span.
Oh, oh, that was that joke.
Wow. Harsh.
That's awesome.
So for me, it's time to go to bed. Yeah, after nee, doch after midnight is. I hope I say it right. Okay, thank you very much for joining me or let me in to join your party. And
Thank
Josh,
you for
I
coming.
really like your paintings.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. I just had to go rescue these from outside. They're soaked. They're literally
Yeah,
soaked.
maybe.
Yeah, very nice
So
meeting you. Thank you so much.
yeah,
It
Awesome.
goodbye.
Your
was
art
nice
is
taking you.
beautiful. Art is beautiful.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye bye.
Guys, look at this.
Very cool.
Brand spanking new.
New?
And
Where's
didn't
the
get wet.
merchandise store? I'll just drive there to that.
That looks pretty cool, Josh.
Like this box is soaked to the max. Just sitting out there. I got one more thing to show you guys too. You guys will be the first people to ever see it. Ever. Look what we got. Let's see.
Oh, we're doing an unboxing. Oh.
Yeah. A soggy unboxing.
Sounds like a Saturday night.
All right, here we go. Oh, you're freaking kidding. They're wet. No.
No, from the rain?
No.
No. That's not good.
Okay, it's just the top one. Just a little bit. Oh, dude. Look at this.
Get your very own Paint with Josh with some Vegas rain for wherever you are in the country. You could charge more for that. That no one's going to be able to get Vegas rain anywhere else. You could totally charge more for that.
And it never rains in Vegas.
See how big this is? Can you guys see that?
Beautiful.
It's one of the new posters. It's the 24 by 36 inch size poster. And then there's two more. Ooh, what do they look like? These are gonna
I
be.
That
gotta,
looks awesome, Josh.
I gotta definitely get a poster for sure.
I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. Maybe not tonight because Friday Night Freestyle's hard to do a giveaway. I'm using all three of my devices and stuff. There's another baby. Oh yes, dude, this matte poster paper is fire. God, that's really
Very cool.
I might
That's
actually
awesome.
save these and put them up in my house.
One thing I like about your paintings is the color choices are really cool.
Oh, dudes, I forgot I even got this. The triple portal poster. Oh, that's. I'm keeping this one. I'm keeping this one.
When do you start painting portals?
I don't know, Jonathan. When did we start painting portals? My fans
I'm
would
only
know better than
I'm
me.
only kidding, buddy. I'm only kidding.
What's that?
I'm only kidding.
Oh, jeez. Freaking wet boxes. Yeah, look at there's some of the wet rain on the tissue paper. I don't know why they do it. Like I have a little covered area that's in front of my door, but they always put the packages as far to like the edge of the covering as possible. So it would just come down and get soaked. Oh well. Oh well.
That's not fun.
All right, now I have
For
the
anyone here that does live in Las Vegas, I would like to tell you that Blue Diamond and Durango is incredibly flooded, so I am heading back to Blue Diamond and Buffalo to attempt to make it to my own house. For anyone
come to my house.
interested.
I live on a hill. You guys think how's the red look? Looks pretty good.
I grew up on West Cliff in Buffalo.
That looks really nice.
Thank you, love. Okay, let's come in. Let's do some trees in there too. Gotta have some trees. Well, that was cool that pencil artist guy came in and hung out for a little while.
Right.
It looks like you have an empty box, Josh. I mean, we went from 5 to 6, and now we're down to 5 again. I mean, if there's somebody here.
Harold's finally watching. Let's invite Harold. Maybe Harold will get his butt up here and paint with us. Jonathan's looks like a forest fire in the sky almost. Looks awesome.
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going with this, but hey, whatever.
It goes.
Guys, I have to remind you one more time, if you can tap that screen and hit that share button, let's try and publicize getting artists together to make everybody fall in love with just as much art as the people who are painting.
I agree. Tap the screen, share the live, do all the stuff that you guys are supposed to do on TikTok that I don't know how to do. And awesome.
Also want to give you a quick advertising update. Tonight, live, the Friday Night Freestyle starring Paint with Josh. None of the other painters will be with him this evening, but they will hopefully be in the comments. I will be looking for each and every one of you. Please ensure that you tune in any platform that you choose. Josh will be live on that platform, Friday Night Freestyle, the only place where you can watch a man bash out a painting as quick as you are used to watching coming home from school on a weekday.
As quick as Bob Ross.
I'll be there.
Actually, I think Josh, I think you're actually probably quicker than Bob.
I don't know. If I knew what I was going to paint going into it, I could do it. You know what I mean? Like, he knew what he was going to paint. He had everything planned out prior. And,
Right.
you know, if I was to know or be looking at the painting like he was and go, okay, this is what we need to do, and have it go, okay, I need 4 minutes for the sky. I need this much for the mountain. I need this much for the trees, this much for the foreground. I could definitely do it. It would just have to be planned out ahead of time. And you guys know me. I don't like to plan stuff. I like to let it rip and have fun.
Right.
It'd be
Josh, the question came up early. You use a limited palette often.
I do.
I said the reason that you use a limited palette is because you have a short attention span, but I'm sure there's a more detailed reason as to why you use a limited palette. What is that reason?
It may be psychologically as like the first thing that I ever did. The first one I ever did was a limited palette painting because I was afraid of all the colors, and I didn't want to get into the yellow and the red and the green and all that. I was just like a blue, black, and white. That sounds easy. I'll do that. And then what I like to do nowadays is show you guys that you can do tons of stuff with just a couple colors. You don't need to buy the full set. Most people can't afford the $220 for the entire Bob Ross paint set, the large tubes, then $150 for the whole brush set, $150 for the easel, $50 in canvases, $38 in prep paint of your liquid. A lot of people can't afford all that stuff. And so what I like to do is show limited palette paintings where we only use a couple colors. If you could only get green and blue and white and black and crimson, you got 5 colors, bam, we could do this scene. If you only got blue, crimson, black, and white, we could do tons of Paint with Josh scenes. I have tons, blue, black, and white, tons of paintings like that, just to show that you don't need the entire rainbow in order to be able to paint.
Very cool.
This is something I believe in, and tell me what you think in the comments, guys. But how would the first Friday of every month at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard sound to you guys?
I'm off every Friday, so that'd be awesome.
Sounds
I
pretty
love
good to me.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Yep.
This
Works
is.
for
I
me.
just feel. I can't believe that I'm actually doing this. It's so freaking cool.
I
I wish
agree
my.
with you there.
I wish I had to do. My painting was a little further along, so it actually looked like something. But
I'm not even halfway done, so don't worry about it. I know I have to finish by 5 o'clock, so we got another 90 minutes. If you wanted to hang with me for another 90 minutes, I don't think I've ever done a 3 hour, 20-minute show, or however long 90 plus 9. This is a 3 hour show. I'm an idiot. I can barely add. So
It's fine, Josh. You don't need to be good at math. You can paint.
I know I'm not a numbers guy. I'm a painter guy.
still in.
For the purposes of the algorithm, it may be worth if you stay on TikTok for your Friday night freestyle and just pause the live. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's like a 3 hour window.
Yeah, that's a long time. I need my phone in between those times. All right, since we're doing this, why don't we come back like this? I wasn't gonna do this, but I don't want it to be this.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, are you online?
Yes.
My bad.
Who's that? Who is that?
He's gone.
Is that Jeremy's friend or is it Voodoo Art's friend?
Mine.
That's all good. That's all good. Yeah,
Please be careful in the live. I do also have mod powers, and I can mute you, so please be careful.
Very sorry.
It's all right. What we should do, what you should do, Josh, is make a little thumbnail thingy for your Facebook, first Friday every month, Pacific Standard Time, and then include due to the nature of random guests joining my live, there may be words that are not appropriate for your children, which it won't matter because your children will be at school.
true. Okay. Like if your kids are home, why are they on TikTok? There we go.
Fact.
Like this remind me of like the Southern Oracle. Remember when you had to Never-Ending Story, you had to pass through the Southern Oracle in order to get through and to purify.
Right.
Washed a single brush since we started.
I don't know whose stupid idea it was for me to buy a Mini Cooper, but the fear and anxiety of driving through these puddles is real life.
I told you, don't go out. There's a flash flood. You're a Mini Cooper. The water will be higher than the top of the car.
This is London calling in from her Mini Cooper, the scuba diving vehicle of Las Vegas now.
It's a little submarine now. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. So, I hope everyone's enjoyed watching other people just besides me.
I am now driving on the wrong side of the road because my entire road is flooded. So I am going to try and get to my house another way.
If you need me to come tow you out, I'll bring some straps. I'll just
Oh,
leave the camera running so everyone else can paint, and I'll just go bring some straps.
No, see, the difference between men and women is I saw from a distance and went, I'm not driving in that. A man would look at it and go, I can get through that.
Yeah, I can make it.
So
That's
I made a U-turn
probably
on
fair
the wrong
assessment.
side of the road. And now I'm driving the wrong side to try and get in a different way.
That's,
Right.
I like your assessment there. That sounds correct.
Right.
Okay, I can do it. I can get through there, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not me. I'm looking at it going, yeah, yeah, that's not, there's no point. Josh, Harold would like to know if you and him are still painting tomorrow night, whatever that means.
I thought we were doing it today. Harold, I've invited you with all the other people. I said, come on, let's do it. I don't know. I don't know about tomorrow night. Tomorrow is another day. I haven't reached tomorrow yet, so I can't speak for tomorrow. But apparently, I must have said let's do it tomorrow night, and just not remembered. But I was trying to get everybody together today as a little paint party deal. Give people more exposure, people more over there to follow your channels and stuff and different pages. So, I said Saturday. Then whatever, we'll do it Saturday too. I don't care. So it'll have to be the first Saturday of next month, though. No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously, yeah, no. If I said that, I'm sorry. We're going to do it once a month on, is it the first Friday, London?
Yes, first Friday.
Yeah, first Friday, once a month. During the
2
day.
p.m.
No, not at night, because I have the Friday night freestyle show, so I can't do it at night. But it'll be during the day on the first Friday of every month. And we're going to do a multi-guest live. So if you can get home and paint within the next, 90 minutes, you can join us. Otherwise, wait till next month.
And then I'm going to recommend that it is done a different way for the next live, which will require individuals who wish to join Josh Live to go live on their own platforms. And then that will be a multi-live join. And that way it will, you'll be able to just jump from box to follow individuals.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I don't know how to use TikTok.
So we can go live on our own TikTok, and then we can still join Josh's.
Yep.
Well, what he does is he adds us in as a guest co-host.
Yeah, so if you were to go live right now, I'd hit the hosts thing and then be able to invite you to come live.
Yes,
join.
You can do that with the same amount of people you can multi-guest with.
Okay.
But what you can't do is get a co-host while you're in multi-guest.
Okay, so we would have to. So we have to start as okay. So next time we'll say everybody go live, and then I'll start inviting people into my live that are already live, and then it'll be.
Correct. So 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the first Friday of October, when you come in, whatever time that is where you are, make sure it's 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You will go live on your own platform, and Josh will go down and request you to join his co-host live.
And that'll be because if I'm the one that's going live, right, and then I invite them to my channel, that means we still stay on the biggest platform, right? If I was going to go live into their thing, then we're not reaching as many people, right?
Correct. So you'll be live. Will bring your audience in, and then because they're live, it will tell their audience they are also live.
I gotcha.
I just gotta say, like, the opportunity for one Friday a month to do this will really help us, like, big time.
Okay.
Like, super, super grateful.
Me too.
This is a great idea London had, huh?
London, you're the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Stay safe. Don't get washed away.
I'm in my garage now. I made it, guys.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad you're safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I figured, I was just, as she was saying the first Friday, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, shit, can't we do it the first of the month? Because that's going to be easier to keep track of. But then you never know if the first of the month is going to be on a Monday or a Sunday or whatever. So, or it could be on a Wednesday when I don't even paint. So, or on a day that I have to work during the day. So, first Friday is a much better idea. Much better.
Sounds good to me.
Alternatively, if it's super popular, we could also looking at do every other Friday or every second Friday. Just saying. So if you guys have interest in this, make sure that you drop a comment, send Josh a message over on TikTok or Facebook and say, I want to be included. Paint Your Dream World in the comments wants to know how they get included.
So, do you have 1,000 followers? Dream World. Dream World.
They sure do.
Oh, I see it right there. I got your invite coming. Bam. Hop up here and paint with us. Come paint with Josh and Jonathan and Jeremy and Judo by Arts Mivens. I had to have a J in it.
It's
Jeremy
Michael. Michael.
London and Jeremy and Jundon and Jeremy and Jonathan and Josh. There we go.
And Jekyll.
And Jekyll. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. What do we call this spot over here? Anybody watching? Do you guys remember my little spot that we use right here? X marks the spot. Anybody? Anybody in the comments?
X marks.
Next month. See, don't come in the comments unless you're ready. Are you ready to go? Are you ready? Are you sitting with the wet canvas and you're ready? I just said a wet canvas. I don't know why it kind of had it. Where the accent came from. Here we go. Oh, there goes the same old wave again. I think I finally the rain's finally stopped over here. It seems.
Sorry about my dogs.
Sorry. That's okay. That is okay, my friend.
That's the Canadian in me.
Oh, I know. That's why I tried to imitate it. I like the Canadian accent.
Did someone say they're in Wyoming?
Yeah, I am.
What part of Wyoming are you in?
I'm in the Bighorn Basin.
Bighorn Basin. I lived in Jackson Hole for a long time.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Jackson's Hole. How was that like?
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love Jackson Hole. It's just so expensive to live there.
I put an S on it. Jackson's Hole. It can't be that beautiful.
Josh.
Oh, foul. Just foul.
Oh.
There we go.
And
I think
he
I'm at
has
that point I gotta stop messing with it, Josh.
You about done?
I think I gotta stop messing with it.
Oh, you did a seascape too?
Wow.
Wicked.
Very cool.
Look at Jonathan's over there too. He's almost finished. I feel like I'm slacking off now, and I'm behind in the race. See, I was telling you guys, tortoise's hair, and the hare lost the race. So, just like in real life.
That's beautiful, Jeremy.
Super pretty. Look at that wave. Look at the rotation of that water. I like the glare off of the back too. That little bit, like that triangle that gets wider as it goes out. I like that. That's cool.
So if you're
Thank
currently
you.
watching in the live, tap on Jeremy's little screen and then his little face. Tap on that again and it'll bring up a little box and hit that follow button. The goal for this is to encourage people who love art to follow other artists. Let's do what we can to encourage other people to follow these pages so that you can watch Jeremy go live and you can see Jeremy. And when you show up and want to paint with Josh's live, you can say hi to Jeremy too.
Yeah, I love that. So, Josh, because this is, a paint with Josh, I have to do it, bro.
What are you doing?
Have to do it.
What are you about to do?
Well, you'll see in a moment.
Uh-oh. If he goes ba-bam, I'm unalive.
I think.
Log out.
Oh, he's got the maul stick. Look at him. See, man, Paint with Josh is like a trendsetter, bro. Just a trendsetter, bro.
Hey Josh,
Yeah.
you wait till the end, right? When you're done and about to log off, when I say, you have many artists to paint with. We are grateful you chose to paint with Josh.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a wicked answering machine message. So I'm going to get a candle from London, guys, and then we're going to talk about them and review them and burn them in the show while we're painting. I can't wait. When am I going to get my candle, London?
London.
You'll have to speak to Crappy Candles. I'm not. I'm London right now.
Gotcha. There we go. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, beauties.
Josh.
Yep.
Jeremy's showing you his family.
That's awesome. I love that.
No, that's you guys. Thank you, but that's you, London, and your daughter.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
that's very cool. I had one person reach out and say, like, I want to send you a painting, right? Can I have your address? And I gave him my P.O. box address, and I keep checking every day, and nothing ever showed up. But I would love to, instead of hanging my own art at my house, hang all of your guys' art at my house. You know what I mean? And that way I can constantly be reminded of, hey, that person watched that video, or that person learned off of that video. Or that, like, I think that'd be the coolest idea. Because all of my art either goes somewhere else, or it goes down to my part-time job, or it goes down to the gallery, right? And so I don't have much art on my walls, and I would love to have your guys' stuff that I inspired you to paint with. You know what I mean? I just think that'd be kind of cool.
All right.
You know, just me.
Very cool.
Like, have you hanging in like, I've got one of my paintings hanging in Paint with Josh's house. You're like, what? No, you don't. And then I'll send him a picture. That'd be neat. So if anybody wants to send me any paintings that they've done off of my tutorials or anything like that, you can post the P.O. box address. I think I have it memorized now. But I would love that. Sorry?
Your P.O. box in your link tree.
Is it in my link tree?
I said put it in there.
Oh, yeah. I should. Definitely should. I think it's 4262 Blue Diamond Road, Suite 102-341. That, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89139. That's the address.
Okay.
That is the address.
I will have a painting hanging in Josh's house.
Dude, I'm telling you, send it to me. I'll put it up.
I do a different style. I do a different style than you, though, but it'll
okay. Just try do your style, but do one of my paintings in your style, and I'll hang it up.
Okay.
Joshua, just accept Jekyll the way that he is. Jekyll is being nice. Take a painting from Jekyll.
I accept Jekyll.
Jekyll, Jonathan, and Jeremy.
Yep.
This is a very.
Oh, mine is voodoo art by Movin.
Yeah, no. I know, but we're going with the J theme here.
Oh, okay.
Because Josh is such my mentor. I actually have an Etsy store as well in my link tree, and this painting is for sale right now.
Wicked.
So,
what's your link?
What's that?
What's your link, or is it like a long?
Talent Art Co.
So it's Etsy.com/Talent Art Co.
Yeah.
Wicked. I know London's is Etsy.com/the crappy candles, right? No, Etsy.com. No.
You can just do the crappy candles.etsy.com.
Ah, there we go. thecrappycandles.etsy.com. Everybody knows mine. It's paintwithjosh.etsy.com.
Jonathan, please plug your listing.
I know you got a store, Jonathan.
Yeah, I got an Etsy store there. Couldn't tell you how to find it or anything else. So
now London will be on it. She'll be trying to find it for you. I bet you is it Evil J Studios?
It might be. Yeah, I think so.
So it's probably Etsy.com/ or eviljstudios.etsy.com or something like that. I bet you London's going to pull it out of thin air. And she's like a detective like no one else's business. Never try to get nothing over if you're doing anything around London, because she will find out.
Just want to let you know, for my first rebrand, my house, I'd forgotten what it smells like to pull cans. My house smells fantastic.
telling you, when am I going to get my Bonkers for berries candle?
I'll pour it. Pour it.
I love
Can I
this.
plug my TikTok shop?
Yeah, absolutely. Plug what you got.
I just opened a TikTok shop like 5 days ago. But if you go to my profile, there's a little shopping bag, and you click it, and I got all my work in there.
That's awesome. How much of a pain in the butt was it to do that? I haven't.
My girlfriend did it.
Lucky you.
Yeah,
So I
She
have.
did it very quickly.
Josh.
It didn't take
Yeah,
her very long.
it's not hard, Josh. I've already done it, and I have 700 followers. Yeah, it's super easy to do. And then it pops up at the bottom. I was going to talk to you about it, but seeing as voodoo has ruined my weekend plans now.
Oh no!
No, I was going to talk to you about it because the painting that you're painting during the live, you can feature on the bottom of the live.
Okay, that's what I do on my Etsy store.
I did not know that.
Oh, shoot. Now I've given away secrets. That was purely just Paint with Josh information.
Well, I do that on my Etsy store. I feature it before I go live, so it's at the top of my Etsy, and it's easier to find that way.
Yeah, this is like when you go live
Abel,
on
I'm
YouTube,
loving that, man.
it'll
Josh,
say
that's killer.
it'll say right down the bottom of the live, you can buy this painting right now, click here and however much it is, and you click and it takes you to the window inside the live.
Nice.
Amazing.
Well, so yeah, I live in Wyoming. I'm a CNA by trade. I want to thank Josh and London and everybody here for all the follows and everything. And I just wanted to say thank you for all the gifts. Josh, you made this look super easy.
Well, you did a
And
good job.
it is kind of, if you've never done this, guys, the biggest thing is get that canvas wet. Josh's tagline is he's got his tagline, and I got mine. So mine is, until next time, get that brush wet and have some fun.
Dig it. Dig it.
Awesome.
Josh, I'm gonna go ahead and drop.
Okay.
Thank you for having me on,
No worries.
and
Clothes and stuff.
I will be there later tonight, modding for you like always.
Sweet, you're the man.
All right,
Have a beautiful Friday.
you too.
See you later, bud.
Later.
So I think that's kind of cool. I hope people have enjoyed, seeing other people just besides me. You know what I mean? I get tired of listening to my own self and looking at my own self all the time. So I'd like to see some other people. I hope everyone else agrees with me on that.
It's been really awesome. I appreciate it so much.
No worries. We're gonna be doing it more often, so get ready, man. Do it. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I texted London the idea. She was like, all cap. That's a fucking, that's an awesome idea. I can't believe I just broke my own rule. I just broke my own rule. Trying to remember what exactly I was just trying to read it word for word. I was trying to read it word for word to emphasize the excitement about it, and I messed up on my own rule. Dang it, Josh. It's all right. Nobody knows. Nobody heard it. You guys didn't hear anything.
Nope.
I mean, I did, but realistically, what you were doing was just repeating what I text you. So
No, I was
I
just reading out, It's reading, that's all. Oh, yeah. This is looking really nice, guys. Dang, just like that. Woo! Woo! Okay, who's ready for the last and final spray? That's my favorite part. I showed that poet, that girl Summer, that came to read the poem after doing the painting. I let her do some of the spritzy spray and just showed her how easy it was to literally make it look like a billion little spots of water have just hit and crashed and sprayed off onto our canvas. She was amazed. She goes, normally it works out different when I do it because she throws it at it like this, which I would imagine you would get a huge clump of paint. You know what I mean? If you were just going to throw it, like, or just kind of flicking it. Couple little stars in the sky, way out there. There. Wicked. Cool. Turned out neat. I like it. I like it. That's all that matters.
You know, I feel like oh, the Viking warrior is in your comments, Josh.
Who's the Viking warrior?
Mm-hmm. He's from the UK. He's
The
spray can artist.
UK. Oh, spray can artist. Do you want to? Are you ready to paint, or do you want to come on
Yeah.
as a guest? The Viking warrior. Oh, right there. I guess I can invite them. Okay, we don't do, and especially if you're from the UK, I know you guys have loose lips over there. We don't do any swearing, even though I just broke my own rule. No swearing, no political talk, no. We're just here to paint and art and do whatever, right? It's nothing. I don't want to hear about the current events, nothing like that. So if you're going to come on and paint, not
He's
paint.
not. He's not currently painting, but if you want to schedule to come back at another time, we will be doing this. Well, it'll be 10 o'clock for you, 10 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time in the UK on the first Friday of every month.
We'll see how many wicked, cool, different little artists we can get exposure for with all of my millions of followers.
I would also just like to add, Jonathan, you and I need to talk because I have spent a good 15 minutes and your Etsy store is nowhere. And I can't that. That's not allowed to happen. So, yeah, please send me a message
Sell
so
paintings if no
I
one
will.
I can help you out with this.
I appreciate that, London.
Dude,
Anytime.
take her advice. Let her help you. I'm telling you. Go look at London's Etsy store and look at the descriptions. She turned into like London Hemingway. Just the description made me want to buy the candle. And I was already getting one for free and I still wanted to buy one.
The description made me want to buy a candle and I make them.
It's true. All right, guys. Now let's do, I mean, we are going limited palette, but let's do it in white instead. Remember, guys, you can buy my painting since everyone else plugged their store. You can buy my painting at paintwithjosh.etsy.com. This is number 922. So if you're looking for something cool for 922, this is it right here. I always wonder if people if they're waiting for a certain number, like you got your favorite numbers 918 or 928 or 950 or whatever. They're waiting to get one or not. No. But I had big interest on number 666 when we painted that one. There was a lot of interest on that. People were waiting and waiting and waiting to get that one because of the number. You know what I mean? So
666. You've done that. That's a ton of painting.
this is number 922. So that was 300. 280 paintings ago. We're talking about.
That is a lot of painting. I think I have like 20.
Yeah. I'm up 900 on you. Nobody can catch me either because I paint so often, right? I don't take a break where you guys could paint 20 paintings a day and catch up.
Exactly.
That's why I am where I am, right? You got to sacrifice everything and paint and give up the rest in order to have this many plans, I guess.
Josh, my friend Fiery Phoenix in the comments says, "Man, Josh, you got me painting when I have a chance. Your videos are so helpful breaking stuff down."
That's awesome.
Yes, Phoenix. He has done 300 paintings since the last time you named something. I wasn't going to bring it up, but seeing as you did.
It's been 300 paintings since you... Well, guys, start coming up with a name for this painting. What should we name it? Maybe I'll let London choose the name. But you can't just choose Fiery Phoenix's name unless it's the best.
Voodoo Art, could you do me a favor and just scoot your camera down a little?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's missing a lot of the painting, huh?
Need some tilter.
The problem with that. Let me see.
The Viking Warrior says, I'm starting as a seller at Camden Market in London early October. That might not mean anything to the three people in this room, but to me, that is like that is the coolest thing you could say as a street artist in England. That is what Camden Market is the coolest place you can possibly go to. There we go. That looks awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I'm trying to get in there. Yeah. You can kind of see where I'm at, I guess, better that way. I need to get I have a stand for my phone, but I don't have one for my tablet.
You just got to get a different attachment for the top.
Yeah. I need to get the better attachment.
You guys should see what I've got, like, because I got to do multiple platforms in one go. So I've got one camera that's got the
His setup
holder, right? Like the big old giant iPad holder versus the phone, and then I've got this one that's got my second phone. Since I'm so bougie, I have to have two phones so I can stream to everybody. So this one's got the phone attachment, right? And then the one that you guys are in, that's a brand new one I just bought. It was $29, and it's probably the best one that I've found for that cheap. I should add it to my Amazon wish list or affiliate store or whatever, so you guys can get it because it's really cool. But it had me tripping out because of how it comes in the box. It comes so small in the box, and there's no like, oh my God, what am I doing? There's no little clasps on the side to open it, right? Like normally you pull a little thing, you can slide it down, and you squeeze the little clasp back on, and it stays. There's not those on this thing, so it took me a good 5 minutes to figure out how to open the damn thing. Remember, London? Remember when we used to get those crazy cars in the hangar, and you just sit there and go, "How does this work?" That's what I felt like trying to open up this little tripod thingy. But once I figured it out, then it was pretty easy. Easy after that.
How well does the tablet one work?
The tablet one's awesome, except I have the iPad 12.9, so it's a little it's the biggest one. I mean, it's not the biggest one, but it's a big one, and so I can't really tilt it on the vertically because then it wants to tilt my tripod over, right? But if I'm just looking at like landscape mode, like I film for YouTube and stuff, and I use my iPad for filming for Facebook, so it's horizontal like that, and then my one iPhone for the one you guys are on, I do for YouTube, and then my newer one I do for TikTok when I have to do all three. Otherwise, I'll just use the old phone for TikTok streams, and then I got my iPad and stuff over here. Not even using these two. I'm waiting for these to make a noise and go ching. That's how we know we sold the painting.
Okay.
But when I do all three streams, I have no clue what's going on. I don't know if it's sold. I can't look at any comments. I can't check my store because I have no other device to look at it on when all three of them are streaming. And I wish I had one more so I could go to Instagram too.
Right.
One more. I don't think I could fit another tripod in here and have it look at the canvas. But if I did have one more device, I would stream to Instagram too.
Yeah, I purchased the tablet for filming, but I just haven't got the tripod yet. I have a tripod for my phone, but I need the attachment, I guess, for the.
Hey, I'm going to drop down, John.
No.
Yes, I'm leaving you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to reappear on my crappy candle, so let me back in.
Okay.
Because I'm at home now, so I can make your candle while I'm here.
Oh, good. I want to see it.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. The Rain Gallery, like we were saying, anybody who wants to come on and paint or come on and do your art or whatever, it's the Paint with Josh party, PWJ party. I'm so happy I live alone. I wonder sometimes what my neighbors think, though. Like, I'm sure they can hear me from outside. I'm sure.
Whatever happened with the haunted thing the other day? I was watching you and you had haunted stuff going on in your house. Were you okay? Were you okay that night?
So I think it was a bad bulb because it's been off now for a while, and then every so often it'll flicker on, and I try not to let it freak me out. But we did think it was Mom, London's mom, who was messing with us. I had thought that, like, because as soon as, and I'm talking about, like, as soon as I asked the question, I was going to put this big tree, and I said, guys, like, I go, should I put a big tree in this painting? Immediately, the lights started going on and off as fast as possible. And I was like, oh, crap. Like, I'm looking out the door at nothing, just these lights flashing. And I'm like, oh, God, I'm defenseless in here. I've got my palette knife. It's pretty much all I've got to defend myself. And that's going to take like one jab, and it's going to break. So I better get it on the first go, right? But no,
Yeah, I was watching. I was worried for you that night, but I had to go.
I had, you know, like when you get so scared that your eyes well up with water, at least that's what happens to me. That's what happened that night. Like I had like tears of fear in my eyes that night. Because I believe ghosts are real, aliens are real, all them, that's all real, bro. And they can come at any moment and take me away. There goes Crappy Candles. Hey, Crappy Candles!
Hi.
What's happening? Now I can erase your thing. Don't follow. No. Follow Crappy Candles. Can you guys see my whole thing still? I don't even know. In any case, I'm done with my painting. It looks awesome. Let's add.
Okay.
What? Oh, shoot. Before what's his name left, we should have, Jeremy, before Jeremy left, we should have asked him how many birds are in his family. How many birds are in your family, Jonathan? 3?
Yes.
Okay. What about Voodoo? How many Josh birds are in your family?
5.
5?
Josh, do you see these new jars?
Victoria, how do you doing? How do you join in? Well, you got to have more than 1,000 followers, and you got to be a Paint with Josh follower. So if you don't follow me, you don't get in the door.
Hey,
it's a live party. So if you do art,
There would be 4 birds in my family, Josh. Sorry.
4. Okay, wicked.
Do you see these new jars?
Ooh, look at that. They look like tumbler cups almost.
I know, but look how iridescent they are.
I know, it's cool.
Oh, wow.
I was watching your live there earlier, London. That was pretty cool.
Jonathan was hanging out with us earlier.
I got to follow you, London.
It was a good time.
It was.
Let me follow you real fast.
Thanks. I'll follow you from this page too.
How do I'm clicking on you. Can I just follow you from clicking your square?
If you click on my square, a little box will show up, and then at the very top you'll see a little tiny logo. Click on that, and then it'll pop up and say follow.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I got it. There we go. Got it.
Yay! So awesome. I go live, which by mentioning about going live every first Friday had nothing to do with this, but I go live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to pour candles.
Okay. I'll be there.
So,
it's a good time.
Oh,
that's something I don't know anything about, too, so I'd like to learn about it.
Yeah, I make coconut wax hemp wick candles.
Awesome.
Josh, what color do you want your candle?
Ooh, Paint with Josh's favorite color is green, so
okay,
green.
Like a teal or like a green?
No, like a green, like my painting green, like this dark, like forest green, sap green.
Green. Okay then.
This green. Green.
Green.
Like not teal, not blue green, just green.
I got it. All right. Okay. You be the artist.
Just green.
I'm not the artist, so if it looks green, it's going in the candle.
Hey. Yeah, green, and then like if you add some yellow, that always brightens up green for me anyway. When I do it on canvas, it always brightens it up a little bit. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, right? Because I want to include everybody that's painted with me today during the show as into the painting, right? So I'm gonna put one little star for Jeremy, who left us already, right? And then I'm gonna add Voodoo's 4 birds, Jonathan's 3 birds, and my 3 birds throughout the painting somewhere. And then all of us will be attached to this painting forever.
Love it. That sounds amazing.
London's already, Crappy Candles is already portrayed under they fall underneath my bird. So.
That's awesome. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
People are going to be like, man, Josh got busy. Ooh, look at all them birds. All right, so Jonathan, let's see.
They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, that is what they say.
Jonathan,
I mean, I only hear that stuff in movies. I'm too far away.
Jonathan, it's you and Mama Bear and your daughter, and who's the 4th one?
I have 2 daughters.
Oh, okay, I got it. Got it. That means I'm.
But both your daughters don't do backflips in hurricanes, right? It's just one that does that.
Just the one, yeah. Good old Leslie.
There we go. There's Jonathan's family flying through.
Thank you very much.
My family. And then, how many did. Wait. Jonathan, you have 2 daughters?
I have 2 daughters, buddy, yeah.
And Voodoo, you've got 4 as well, you said?
5. I have 3 children.
3 children and the missus.
And the ex, yes. If we count her.
Yeah, no, we're not counting her in.
All right, we're not counting her in. We're perfect.
So another 4 banger is what we need. But you guys are going to be in the portal. Your family will be flying through the portal in here. So a big old Papa Bear and then little baby bears. There we go. Flying through. Oh, curve. That's cool.
Hey, Josh, you want to watch a pour?
Yeah, I'm ready. I think I'm done. I just got to put my signature on it, but I'm ready to go. Everybody stop what you're doing and look at your screens as closely as possible. Those jars look like purple almost.
I know, right?
Really neat. Ooh. So satisfying. Oh, look, it's like lava. It literally looks like lava. Green lava. I like that.
Hold on, I gotta give it a stir.
Well, yeah, obviously. Posted my first 2 canvas reveals. Can you give feet? Oh, that we got somebody else in the guest box here.
Oh, Viking Warrior's coming up.
Oh, 2 guests.
I can talk about things like platform shoes and galaxy chocolate with them.
Well, we got Better Butternut in there, but are either of them artists?
Good evening.
How are we? Warrior.
Good evening.
Are you good? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you just fine.
Good. How is everybody?
We are doing wonderfully. So you are a spray paint artist?
I am indeed. I'm self-taught.
Is it street style, or do you do a different type of spray paint art?
My stuff's all done on canvas.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I do like canvas work. Yeah, I was a street artist for a little while before COVID, and then COVID ruined it all, and we
Right.
weren't allowed out. So I've been stuck in my art studio since then. But
Oh, wow.
yeah,
show us some of your stuff, and then we can get you on one of the shows in the future. Look, Josh. Psst.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
That is phenomenal.
I have my famous. Here's my famous portal that I've done.
Oh, wow.
Very
Look at that,
cool.
Josh.
Portals.
Amazing.
and then I go even bigger. This is an A2 size canvas.
Oh wow.
Very cool.
A2 in comparison to you, Josh, is going to be what, a 36 by 24? Is that A2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
got that. Yeah.
A1 would be 36 by 48, right?
I thought A1 was
Yeah.
like paper sized.
Huh?
I thought A1
Yeah. I go big.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I did this. I did this last year. The Melting Moon.
That's way cool.
I will say something, guys, and you will all agree with me. TikTok is so hard to be seen as an artist.
hmm I
I
just
find it so hard.
I just ride on the coattails of Paint with Josh with my 700 followers.
You'll be at 1,000 very quick.
Well, what's funny is that's how I got live access. So I got to 1,000, and then because I didn't get them the legitimate way, they took 300 away from me. But that's good because that meant that 700 people legitimately followed me. So there's that. But yeah, it takes
I do all sorts of stuff. I do
it
Batman as well.
takes ages. I guess we're all kind of into portals, right? Because my candle looks like a portal.
Yeah, that's yours looks like the Rick and Morty portal that they step into. It's awesome. Excellent. All right, what time is it?
I always believe there is a portal somewhere that I'm going to step into. I'm going to go from one world to another.
That's why I do these like that, where you got the one scene that's now interacting and falling out into the next scene. You know what I mean? We could just throw a rock and hit that mountain. That's what I want to do.
London. This is my latest one I did. I did this last week. I haven't actually painted since last week.
Oh, that's awesome. Josh, look at that. It's a fisherman.
Oh, nice. Got one hooked.
That's
Fish
awesome.
Fish on.
Yeah, it would be it would be super cool if you shoot Josh a follow, and follow everybody in here, but if you shoot Josh a follow and then drop him a message, and then we can get you on so that you can paint at the same time,
Yeah.
you know.
Thank you for my gift. Much appreciated. Thank you. So yeah, I'm basically I'm in a 20-foot shipping container. So this is my art studio.
That's
This
awesome.
is where I sit and I chill. So if you go through here and through this door here, this is where the magic happens. This is where I live stream from.
Oh wow, Josh, look at this.
Heck yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is so cool.
I love that you did street art too, like in the
These
same place
are
that
some of
Jason
this
does
is
it.
some of the art that I've sold.
Yeah, that's the best way to paint. That is so
That one's
cool.
going out in the morning.
That's
That
awesome.
one's sold.
I just took
Do
one to the
you
post office today.
My wolf painting was sold.
do you have an Etsy store or a website where people would be able to find your artwork?
At the minute, I've just got Facebook, but I'm going to get a website built.
Okay.
What's your Facebook?
Well, I've got my Charlie Brown painting. King of the Can.
Look.
That's dope. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's super awesome.
Yeah, it's King of the Can on Facebook.
King of the Can on Facebook, guys. So if you are interested in some spray paint art, and some different to what you normally watch, then by all means go over there, drop a follow, and remember to follow everybody in the live. We're trying to.
I got pissed off better night when she left.
Oh, I don't think you upset her. I don't think that's.
Got art.
But she does crochet,
True.
which is another form of art. So if you no form of artistic creation is denied here.
That's very true. Somebody tag her. Get her back in here. I didn't even think about that.
I call this the Time Travelers, this one. This one's cool.
Oh, Josh, look.
Oh, heck yeah.
How can you be so precise with spray paint?
So there's people.
Love the pyramids.
basically, when I paint, I take you on a journey through my mind. I open up my inner man when I paint. So I take you to faraway fantasy places that only I've seen, or I've been, or a dream. So yeah, that's how I paint.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
How do you, Voodoo, how do you paint?
Well,
When you put stuff on paper or canvas, what what leads you to paint?
I look for inspiration from other artists and then just twist it with my own style.
Oh, perfect.
And thank you
It's
for
it's it's pretty simple my side. If it smells good, I'll put it in a candle.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
There you go.
do you make your own things as well?
I do. I use just coconut wax, so it's that there's less likely to be allergens. And then I use hemp wicks.
Oh,
And then all of my fragrances are skin safe too. They're safe, like as if we put them in soaps. So
nice,
And they
Very
smell
cool.
fantastic.
nice.
The smell will like
Well,
emanate
one of
through the
my
entire house.
I have a little bucket list of stuff that I want to do, and one of my things on my bucket list is to get a ticket to Vegas, get my street license, and spend a week spray painting on the strip in Vegas. That's what I want to do.
yeah, so the ability to paint live down here would be in Fremont Street, and you can purchase a square or a circle. That's how they divvy up the space. Um, Otherwise, the fines are just massive because we had a large amount of street performers here. And subsequently, obviously, there wasn't room for everybody. So they started renting out space, either square or circle, in Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas.
Make sure you come in between like November and February though, otherwise it'll be too hot to be out.
It'll be
Can I
ridiculous.
ask,
I find it hard in the UK painting when it's hot. It's a nightmare.
can I ask a question real fast? Have you seen an actual Banksy in London?
Yes,
Really? Wow.
there was a Banksy in my town about 6 months ago.
Oh, wow. Really? Very,
Yeah, I've got screenshots on my phone. Banksy follows me on TikTok. Banksy
really?
follows me on
Banksy
Facebook.
follows you? No way.
Banksy follows me on TikTok. Seriously, yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
But
Such
the Banksy logo comes up sometimes in my comments, and he's dropped only 2 comments
very
in my
nice.
content. The rest of it is just hearts.
If anyone
Yeah,
doesn't know
we
who
had
Banksy
one. Yeah,
is,
we
he's
had
a
one
very
appear.
structured and street artist.
He's amazing. He's an amazing man.
Yeah,
Really?
I think probably a good 80% of what makes him amazing though is that the art of illusion is real. Like through and through, it's real. You don't see him do it, you don't see who he is, you don't see when he goes out. Like I think that plays to his whole brand, and I think that's fantastic.
Completely.
The crazy thing is because I'm a street artist as well. When it first appeared in my town, I had a few friends that actually privately messaged me on Facebook and said, King, have you been out? I was like, no, I haven't been out for ages. Oh, why? Because there's a Banksy lookalike appeared on a wall down the side of the dentist. I was like, I've got to see this. So I went down on my bike. I went down on my bike and I look at it. There's a few people down there I know, and they're going, "You sure you weren't out last night?" I said, "No, I was asleep. That's not me. That's Banksy. Banksy's been here."
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, there was
Very
another
cool.
one
See,
appeared
that's my
in
dream is to
another
go see a
in another
Banksy in
town.
London.
Yeah.
My grandmother's from London, so I
Another
really
it was
want to
in
go
another
there.
town. And someone had put an old fridge against the wall, and what it was a woman. She was bent over, and she had a broomstick in her hand, and she was basically looking for her husband. What he did the head of the husband with the hands come over the top of the fridge, basically looking up at the wife, like scared. Anyway, when the council got involved over here, they decided to remove the fridge, and everyone was up in arms about it. It says, if you can't remove the fridge because it's part of the painting, so they've made it as a shrine to Banksy.
Wow.
They've left the fridge there. It's crazy.
Amazing. This has been so much fun. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, choked on my own Dr. Pepper. And no worries. Thank you guys for joining in. I figured, we'd do this and hang out and try to get more people to see you guys in your smaller
Josh,
channels.
there's your candle.
Hey, look at that.
Wow,
It's like
look at the
moving.
colour.
And that's the bonkers for
So
berries.
cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, I love bonkers for berries. It's like it literally smells like blueberry cheesecake. Going to make me want like DoorDash.
Josh, I come across one of your videos on my FYP earlier, and you've done a tree line, and then you had a white area, and you started doing the sky, and you were bringing in reds and oranges, and then you were like, shall I add the brown?
Yeah, that was.
And then you put the brown in. Oh, it looked amazing.
Thank you.
Because I just been watching someone else, and I swiped through, and then I came across you again, and I thought, man, I love his art. I love
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate that. I just put that one out. Probably yesterday. I just put that video out. So
Yeah.
it's always fun because I never thought to put brown in the sky until I saw like Bob Ross do it, and then even when I go to do it myself, I'm like in my head, I'm like, oh please, Josh, don't. I hope this looks good as I go up there.
Strange.
But yeah,
Strangely enough, I was actually watching Bob Ross before I swiped across to you. I was actually watching a Bob Ross.
that's cool. Pretty wicked. Well, thank you guys.
The Bob Ross documentary is amazing.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Bob Ross is cool. I watch a lot of his son as well. He's got his son got into it, didn't he?
Yeah, his son is very talented too.
So I know the guy that paints with his son, with Bob's son. There's a guy named Paint with Bram, and he kind of got hooked up with Steve, and then they go around, and every time Steve goes to do a class, Bram's with him, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
They've got a really good relationship between the two of them. Kind of neat.
Bram's pretty cool.
So me and Bram
Is
are
anyone on here like Jungle Book?
going to be battling in October because we both have classes in the same city. I think people.
I did the
Josh,
Jungle
look
Book.
at that. The Jungle Book.
Oh, that's cool. I love your use of light. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I love doing stuff in.
There's a lot of details, a lot of rock detail in it.
I love doing stuff in the dark. You know what I mean? Like keeping it where you show your light, and the light kind of accents the darkness, and you don't have to most of this painting isn't even painted. You know what I mean? It's just straight black canvas, and we just saved the dark. You know what I mean? So I love that, how you can take and just get that.
The hardest part of being an artist is when you're taking a vision from your head and you're putting it onto a canvas. You've got to figure out from the vision in your head on the canvas where the light is coming in and where the dark is forming, and it is sometimes pretty hard to do.
Yeah, I was working on one yesterday where I was trying to catch like sunlight on the grass, but then also having it go into the shadow of this cliff that I had painted. You know what I mean? So it was like, how much light do you let travel? So
For anyone interested, we have flash flooding in Las
Yeah.
Vegas. That would be that noise.
more flood warnings. I better get out and get some dinner
Is it a
before
flood warning? Is it?
freeze out.
Yeah, the flooding's really bad.
Well, the problem is when
If
it
you
rains
had the cyclone, is it?
when it rains in the desert, there's nowhere for the water to go. It doesn't absorb into the grass. You know what I mean? Like the desert sand becomes very hard and cement-like, and so the water hits it and rolls off. It doesn't absorb in, and so then you get it literally running everywhere. There's nowhere for it to go, and our sewage system gets overloaded. Like there's not enough drains to take the water away, and when it rains hard in Vegas. So there goes again.
I had
Florida
to
got hit by that really bad hurricane, didn't they?
I had to change the way that I came home because I drive a Mini Cooper, obviously, and the area all around my house was flooded. So I had to go a way that I would never drive home. I would never go that way. And so it was a little eerie, but I was in the live on my personal page when I was driving home and making jokes that like I live by a shop now because I didn't think I was going to get home. But I'm in Vegas, and then we're kind of all over the place. Voodoo's in Vegas
So
too,
what are
and
these flash floods from? Are you just having a lot of rain, or is this due to the
yeah,
hurricane?
It's the time of
I,
year,
yeah, it's
monsoon
monsoon
season,
season.
which means it rains.
Right. Okay.
It rains hard for like 20 minutes somewhere, and you got to be on the lookout for that runoff water coming down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
doesn't even have to rain on you, and you could still get hit with
Yeah.
the flood
I
water.
understand. Yeah.
But it was real. Like there was a good inch to 2 inches of water in my street when I looked out the window, and I live on a slant, so there was a lot of water.
Wow.
Hey, you know what I just realized? I just broke my own rule, which was I will never put my face on your channel.
Well, you never told me that. I'm gonna have to kick
Da,
you out.
da,
Now get out of here.
da.
Done.
But it's always my voice on your channel.
Right.
It's never my face. So
Well, it's not Friday Night Freestyle, so.
that is true. Well, I'm gonna
Well,
drop out
Josh,
and
I'm
eat
gonna
candle.
have to go. Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to go because
it's
it's like half
12:30 at night.
it's midnight in the UK. Yeah, yeah.
Feel it. I gotta go get ready for my next
I'm
show
feeling it.
at
I'm just so
8,
tired.
so.
So yeah, Josh, I'll drop you a message on here, and next time I'm gonna spray paint. Instead of me going live, I'll
Okay.
come in here and I'll paint live. On here.
You can
Heck yeah.
what we're doing. I'm not sure if you were in the live when I said this, but on the next Friday, the first Friday of October, when Josh goes live, it'll be a situation where everyone that wants to go live with him will go live on their own platforms, and then he'll bring them in as co-hosts, so that you still get the benefit of
Yes, cool.
your individuals watching you on your platform.
Yeah.
I don't know how this all works. I just normally
So
just.
basically, like in the UK, we do box battles. You have the host, and then you
Yeah.
have like 10 boxes, and they do
Yep.
the box battles. That's cool. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah. So at least
That's cool because
everybody
I've got a
that
good following. So
follows you will get notified that you're live, because it doesn't send out any notices when you're a multi-guest. It doesn't tell your followers that you are live. And so unless they're looking for you, they're not going to find you. So it'll just be a case you press the go live button on your own platform, which obviously I see you have enough followers to do that. And then Josh will bring you in as a co-host.
nice. I'm up for that.
Awesome.
Cool.
Josh, have a wonderful afternoon. I'm going to drop down. I will bring your candle over when it's ready. Viking, it was very nice to meet you. I'm going to jump over to Facebook, shoot you a follow.
Bye,
Huh?
London.
I said, can you bring over McDonald's when it's ready?
No.
Dang it.
What? Should bring it by boat.
Some McDonald's.
No. Oh, I like that green hat with that green painting.
I know, it looks cool, right?
Yeah. It was a pleasure meeting you, Viking. I think I shot you a follow already. Make sure everybody in it, I sure did. Make sure that you tap that follow button for everybody here, and we'll see you again soon.
Hey, there we go. Later.
Right. I'm going to go and get some sleep, guys. I'm looking tired. I shall speak to you all later. Take care, guys. Thank you.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I'm gonna leave my camera up and running so it's on the thing, and then I'm just gonna go down for a quick cigarette, and then I'll come back up and check on you guys. I don't want to cut you off in the middle of your paintings, and then that way at least I can go take a little quick break.
Just the two of us left, is it?
Huh?
Just the two of us left here painting, is it?
That's me and you and Voodoo.
Okay.
Voodoo Art by Mivens. Somebody said, "Love Evil J, just painting along." Yeah, we were all doing, and it was funny because I let them get a good head start. I mean, Evil J had his whole mountain and part of the forest done before I even started completing my circle of my portal. Right, it was the very first thing I did, and then but I kept saying, I was like, I'm the hare. You guys are the tortoises, and you'll probably beat me. But no, the hare came back and won this time. But it wasn't a race. It's not a race, definitely. But in my painting, I don't know if you guys can see it close enough. I added the Paint with Josh family of birds. Then we added Jonathan's family of birds. Then we added Voodoo's family of birds, him and his 3 kids. And then we added Jeremy up in the top, only because he left, and I didn't ask him how many birds that he had in his family beforehand. So we put him as a little star up there, and then we got Mom, shooting star over here for London's mom. Perfect.
That's awesome.
Southern Oracle right there.
Evil, didn't I talk to you last night?
Yeah, I think so, bud.
All the birds.
Yeah, you came on my live after the other one, and we were talking last night.
Super. I don't know how close.
That painting is really beautiful.
I don't
Trying
even
to
know.
move my camera here.
I got to get some oil paintings and try that.
I don't know what you guys can see or what you can't see or what. I have no idea. I'm trying to get as close to my painting as possible, but I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
No, it looks beautiful. Very cool.
Okay, wicked. I love Jonathan's color. That orange with the yellow in the sky. The yellow trees in the back are like something that people don't normally do. You normally try like green or just dark silhouetted trees. You know what I mean? I love that coloring back there.
It kind of came out the way I wanted, but
what color did you use on those trees in the back? What mix?
It was kind of like just going through the both yellows. Cad yellow, yellow ochre.
Like do you have blue undercolor on your painting or no?
I went with all crimson. The whole thing was crimson.
Because it looks like as it goes further to the left, underneath your mountain, it looks like the trees started to change to a green. It looks like from here anyway.
They might have got a little bit of that. I had a little bit of undercolor with a little bit of blue, I think, for the mountains, and might have picked up a little bit of that on the corner. But other than that, it was just all crimson.
I'm amazing. I know Jonathan. He paints just like me, so I could look at it and go, okay, so you had some blue under there, and then you had.
You could pick the color underneath it.
Yeah, I can choose. Wild. I can pick what's on the black underneath everything just from looking at it. That's
brilliant. I love it.
Thank you. It's 920 undercolor paintings that you can see after that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what's funny, like in mine, up here is a bunch of blue in the top corners, and I didn't even put anything up there to accent the blues. You can see a little bit of change right here on the edge.
Yeah, I see it.
Green, and then there's a little bit of change on the blue. And
so where did the blue come from? Because it's an undercolor?
Yeah. So on the black canvas, I cover it with the liquid clear, so the whole canvas is wet. And then we I had our sap green, and then the phthalo green, and then the phthalo blue, and you put it everywhere. Cover the whole canvas, everywhere. It doesn't have to be like, this was a bit more of the green, when down here was a bit more phthalo. This was a bit more sap. The blue was up here. It all depends on where you put it. And then as you go across it with your white paint, and while it's all wet, it interacts. The white starts to change instantly into whatever color's underneath it. And that's how you get all these cool colors. You have to,
that sounds so insanely complicated to me.
No, it's so easy. That's the thing. Versus having to mix, if I had to mix this color, right, on my palette before putting it onto the canvas, that's more complicated, right?
Right.
Okay, I want to do, the best part about doing the undercolors is everyone's going to be different. There is no right way, right? It's wherever you put your colors is where yours will be different versus mine, right? And so all you have to do is get your white paint out and start to paint, and it starts to change. And then you just use your eyes and you look and you go, okay, if I mix it down a little bit more, it'll be more green and more green and more green. If I don't mix it so much, it'll be more white. You know what I mean? And you just kind of judge what it looks like as you're going and do it.
That sounds amazing. I love it.
That's what's so easy about it to me. That's the easiest part. And that's why I try to do them like this, because I'm trying to teach beginners. I'm trying to teach people how to paint with oils. And so I'm trying to look for the easiest way that I can find to teach to you guys, because if it's easier for you to do, you're going to do it more often than if it was really hard. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If it's hard or if you don't get good results, guess what? You're not coming back to Paint with Josh to try painting again.
Right.
Somewhere else, it's quote unquote easier. So even though my paintings look difficult, or they're very, detailed, they're actually not. Especially when we do seascapes, you do so much less paint. Like if we literally took the canvas and weighed a seascape painting versus a white canvas mountain painting, the white canvas is going to weigh more. There's physically more paint on the canvas, right? On a black canvas, we use much less paint, and it stretches a lot further because the black shows it so much better.
Right. Very cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
That's amazing. It's so cool. I love just hearing someone talk about paint. Just
Right.
like talk about that. I think that's why it's fascinating to watch, because it's like getting to hear about just different technique and how people do things differently.
Yeah, everyone does their, and that's why I always say, like, there's, you don't have to do it just like me. If it works an easier way for you doing it, with a different brush, or, you know, backwards or upside down, however way it is, that's the way you should do it. You know what I mean? It's not about copying everything exactly the same. I had one of my students tell me that one of their previous art teachers said, look, I'm putting it down, and if you don't get what I'm saying, then art's just not for you. Well, no, that means you're a bad teacher. You need to adjust to your student and go, how can I teach what I know and break it down into something that you can understand, right? And that's what I've always tried to do, was take Bob's 24-minute painting and everything that he didn't say, right? He would put the clouds in a certain space. He would put the mountains and leave a certain amount of cloud just underneath. But he didn't tell you that, right? He didn't say it because he didn't have time. He didn't give you every single step. And so what I thought was like, okay, I need to, just for my own head, okay, Bob put this underneath here because it looks kind of cool. If you save a bit of your under and it's a little bit different. I noticed there's two different colors there, this, that, and the other. And I started to piece together, and that's how I taught myself. And then to teach it to you guys, of course, my videos are a little bit longer, but I go over every reason and why we're doing it in that
See,
spot.
for me, I would want the more information. I am going to get some oils, and I am going to try to do what you guys do for sure. I'm going to. But yeah, that like you said, Bob didn't have the time, but it's you.
Yeah, he had
But
22
for me,
minutes.
I need that extra information
Right?
myself.
I was the same. I had to teach myself all that extra info.
Right.
And I think that's why I got so popular, was that I tell you guys everything that I struggled with, everything that you guys are struggling with. Why is it so hard to do this? Oh, well, it's because Bob didn't say you got to put this here and you got to do this in order for that to happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you only figure that out after 400, 500, 600 paintings. And if most people aren't doing that, you know what I mean? They're not doing that amount of paintings. And so it's going to be more difficult, which means you're not going to want to try it again.
Exactly.
So I always try to break it down to if I could teach it to a kid, then I should be able to teach it to an adult. And so I sometimes talk to you guys like kids. And that way it keeps me in that mindset to break it down all the way to, anyone should be able to understand what I'm saying, because I've given you 6 different examples of how to say it right. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, okay, you don't understand this. Let's talk about it like a makeup brush. Okay, we're not talking about makeup brushes. Let's talk about it like a tool in the garage or something. However I can liken it to how the student can understand it. You know what I mean? That's how you have to teach, I think.
No, totally.
And then it's all about it's not a contest about how well you can do it exactly the same, right? And if I can't do my paintings exactly the same every time, then you guys shouldn't be able to do my paintings exactly the same. Right? You should see something different. You should want to try new, maybe you try it the first go, and then the next time you go, okay, well, my clouds on that first one, maybe I'll try them this way, right? So automatically it looks different than your first one because you want to do a different set of clouds. Or you want your mountain to be a little bit higher, a little bit smaller, a little bit further away, maybe a little bit more to the right or to the left. All depends. And so you never have to be the most perfect thing.
Right.
Like, unless I was sitting there going, okay, we're going to take a tape measure. We're going to measure down 8 inches from the top. We're going to measure over 4 inches from the side. And that's where we're going to put the peak of the mountain. And then we're going to go up here and this way and that. And it's too much work for me. I don't have that amount of time.
Well, but then you're also showing the freedom of painting too. And that's the part of it too, is to create, so it's creating.
Yeah,
The freedom to create.
it's not a fill in paint by numbers or whatever. It doesn't have to look exactly the same. It shouldn't. It should be different. That's what makes art so cool, is that everyone's is so much different.
Totally.
We're all using the same colors, right? Green, red, blue, yellow, all the core colors. We're all using the same ones, yet we can all come up with something completely different. And if that doesn't blow your mind, then art's not for you. Like, that's the coolest part about art to me, is that everyone is so unique.
Yeah, it's an expression. For sure.
Everyone's going to like something different. Somebody might not like my painting. They might want Jonathan's. You know what I mean? They might want yours. It all depends on that person in itself. It's so personable or personalized, whatever the hell.
It's subjective.
Yeah, there you go. Like I said, I'm a painter, not a wordsmith.
There you go. Hey,
Right.
I went to Las Vegas public schools, so you know.
Like
So,
I paint pictures good. If you want a wordsmith, go date a languager.
right.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna go take a quick cigarette break, and then I'll be back up here to see what you guys are up to. See if we got anybody else that wants to join in and hang out. Now, actually, you know what? I think we got to end here soon.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm pretty much done anyway, bud.
Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy's back watching. Jeremy, I added this little shooting star. Well, not a shooting star, but the little crisscross star for you because we added Voodoo's family and Jonathan's family and then my family over here. So I didn't know how many people were in your family. So we added you as a little star up in the sky. So I know, Airy Fairy Fan. I'm getting done. I'm done now. I'm done. We're going to end it.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for having me, Josh. I appreciate it. Nice meeting everyone. Very cool.
Yes, thank you, Josh.
We'll have to talk too.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Bye-bye.
We'll see you later. I'm super happy to have had this many people on and give you guys something different to look at and not just my old ugly art and have some other cool people on as well. That's a cool easel, Jay. I got that same one.
Yeah, I wonder where I got the idea for that at.
I know, right? So, yeah. Besides that, Jonathan, thanks for being with me and hanging out. I hope everybody goes and follows everybody that we've had on the show today. And we're going to be doing this on the first Friday of every month. Call it Paint with Josh First Fridays, right? And then we'll do a paint party where everyone who paints or does art or does candles or spray paint or watercolor or whatever, so the spin art with the throw the drippy stuff, whatever you got, bring it to the Paint with Josh paint party, and we're going to have a good time. So, are you leaving, Jonathan?
Yes.
All right, we'll see you later, and then I'm going to tell everybody about my show tonight, and then I'm going to leave. So, waiting on you.
Hey, buddy.
Then maybe I'll be able to see my own screen again if it comes off, and then is it going to come out? Am I there? Is it going to pop up? Let's see. They're both beautiful. Thank you. I can't see mine because when I'm the host, my screen goes dark for whatever reason. I don't know why. Let's see if we can help Jonathan get the heck. There we go. There we go. Just old ugly Paint with Josh, even though I can't see myself still. So that's fine. What if we did this? Does that make it go away? No? Am I on the front or back camera now? I don't even know. I have no idea. What, can you guys see my screen or are you guys looking back here at my hand? Anybody? Because I still can't see my screen. I'm not sure that I like this multi-guest live thing. If I can't even see my own phone screen. So we're just looking at my hand. Okay, let me change this around then. And flip camera. Are we looking back at me now? We should. No idea what's going on over here, guys. Not a clue. What's that? Ooh, I got all those boxes over there. I see that. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, hey, there we go. Turn that thing off. Okay, well, for whatever reason, it's not showing me my own face or my own screen or whatever. But I love you guys. I'm going to be back at 8 o'clock, which is in 3 hours and 19 minutes from right now. Set your timers. 3 hours, 19 minutes. Paint with Josh will be back right here doing something, I don't know, maybe.
3 hour and 19 minute. Now set your timer. Counting down.
See, if Siri listens to me, then you guys have to listen to me, okay? So set your timers, 3 hours, 19 minutes. We're going to be back here, and we're going to be painting something, maybe a winter scene. Maybe we'll do like that sunsetty seascape I had an idea for. Maybe. I don't know. But I've enjoyed doing the paint party. We had lots of cool artists come on today, and I plan on doing it once a month every first Friday. So if you're an artist or you make something by hand or you crochet, you make candles or you do Rubik's Cubes, that's art to me, dude. I can't do that. But whatever you guys do, come back on the first Friday of every month to the Paint with Josh paint party. Spread the word, everybody. Get it out there. We had an awesome time. And I even included everybody that painted with me, except for the German. You know what? The German guy. I know it's him and his wife, and I'm not sure if they have any kids or not. But I at least know that he had a a spouse. And so I should add them as well because they did paint with us. Or they were drawing, but either way. If you want to be forever attached to a Paint with Josh painting, you got to come on here and paint live with me on the first Friday of every month. So we'll see you guys next first Friday and do a very cool Paint with Josh paint party. Hey! It's going to be a good time. So until then, right, an hour next month, until 30 days from now, I'm doing a show in about 3 hours and 15 minutes from right now. So come back, see me later on, and who knows, I'll teach you how to do something. There won't be any multi-guests or anything, so we should have a fair amount of viewers come in. And paintings are always for sale if you want to buy my paintings or my T-shirts, my hats. Got the brand new green hat, got the brand new red hat. Red on red, green on green, both amazing. This looks like Christmas if you ask me right here. That cool Christmas gift. So, but like I said, I am starving. I've been up here for like 3 hours. I've never been on live for so long. And wicked cool. Jonathan will be back to watch the show later on tonight. It's called Friday Night Freestyle. It's where I basically come up with something like I always do off the top of my head. And it could be anything. It could be space. It could be flowers. It could be one giant tree. It could be whatever. It could be anything. It could be a portal painting with mountains and a river that falls out into the clouds and feeds the ocean with crashing spray that then feeds the stars in the sky with this wicked circle of life. Could be anything. So make sure you tune in. PWJ certifications. What do you mean? I'm confused. Like we need to have like PRIs, like PWJIs, PWJIs, and yeah, for sure we do. I would have qualifications though, like for the CRI. You know, we're not going to talk about it, but either way, very cool idea and. Yeah, you guys would have to come pay me thousands of dollars for me to go, yeah, you can use my name. Okay, well, that's it. And oh my God, what the hell happened? What happened? This is a brand new shirt. Oh, it's these Magic Fly paints, guys. How did that? Oh, it's because I went like this. And then I squoze them into my shirt. What a dingleberry. Ah. Seriously, why can't I have nice things? Why? Why can't I have nice things? Oh, I don't know. Because you ruin everything that you touch. How about that? That's why. Well, I guess the shirt's got a little more splatter on it. This one's custom. Custom. So, well, like I said, we got paint on our arm. I remember that from earlier. Paint on our arm, paint on our clothes, paint on our hat. Paint on the brand new hat yet? Why not? Okay. Well, I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here before I get any more dirty than I already am. It's an original worth thousands? What, the shirt? Or the hat? Or the painting, right? This painting's, I think it was like 200 something, 230, 219, 2 something. I remember, I'd have to look it up, but go to my Etsy store if you want to buy this one. It's number 922, 922. And that'll get you this painting right here. I'm going to go take a photo of it and then do the listing and then post it on Facebook to 551,000 followers. So if you want to get this painting at 40% off, you better get it now because it's about to go in front of 551,000 people and they might snag it right up. So head to paintwithjosh.etsy.com. I love you guys. I can't wait to be back. And until I see you guys again next time, take care. Have the rest of a good day. And